Sorry to change the song on you. That's that's a near remix. It's a little bit on the sad side, so I thought I would change it for you. Anyone sitting waiting for the stream to start. Just a minute more, and then we'll begin the show. Oh crap, it's time to start. Hello everyone, hi there. I was totally not playing Natural Type on my monitor while waiting for the stream to start. Let me just really quickly just clear my throat before I just make a horrible sound. Hello everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? Slash middle of the day, slash middle of the night, depending on where you're tuning in from. I see that in the chat, we've been chatting, of course, but Peter's here, Soderni is here, and of course the mods, Kitty and Charles. Shoutouts to the mods, of course. Let me find today's meme, because I drew it yesterday, but I posted it today. Oh my god, it's been so long. It's been so long. Friends. Yeah. So, I posted this today, but I do gotta say that I absolutely meant this, by the way. You know? Shoutouts to the people keeping the stream in order, by the way. Also known as everyone but me. Also, I'm really happy with how this meme came out. I just kind of like redrew myself on top of that. Also, I see Alex is in the chat. Hi, Alex. Hello, everyone. We're gonna have a very fun stream today. Yeah,
what can I say? I'm a little bit of a gremlin. Yeah.
It's true. It's me. Hey, Alex. Anyway, back to just chatting for now. Hey. Yeah, so today we have a very, very exciting day because today we're going to be doing Roll for Novel once again. Yeah. Except we have a few rules changes for Roll for Novel. So for those of you who don't know or are tuning in for the first time, Roll for Novel is our special segment on the stream where we use a series of random tables created by yours truly. Kitty and I actually created a list of random tables, and we use those to create a novel idea. And last time we did this, we actually did some writing, but I got to thinking, and I realized that, you know, as writers, we don't get a lot of chances to brainstorm novels. I mean, well, I guess it kind of depends if you jump from project to project. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm calling myself out, but anyways. I thought it would be cool to actually go through the entire brainstorming process, you know, actually brainstorming scenes and chapters and the entire flow of the story, and I promised I would do this. The document we're gonna make is gonna go up publicly for anyone who wants to use it or, you know, get inspired by it. So that's kind of gonna be a part of the fun for today's stream. Yeah. Oh, I see Benny in here and Timberwolf are here. Hello! So nice to see you both. Hell yeah. It's so nice to see you all today. We had a really, really lovely stream yesterday. It was honestly like very nice and nostalgic and a perfect way to start the year. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna assume that everyone can hear me fine, but you know, if you hear any kind of technical issues or the music is too loud, too quiet, let me know. Also, yes, Charlie is correct. We learned a lot about chickens yesterday. We learned so much about chickens. Also, to anyone who didn't tune in yesterday, yes, we have a new layout, by the way, for the stream. I managed to get this done. Yeah, so we have an actual timer on the screen now, which feels really good to have, as well as a Nuggies counter for every time I get a donation through, of course, you know, I'm not gonna do the whole spiel, but you know, if you donate through Ko-fi.com, that Nuggies counter will go up. Oh, hey, Lupirion, I remember you. Oh my God, yes. The little tomato timer came out so cute. The little tomato timer and the little Yanto face timer. Let me see if I can bring up the art for that. Not to. By the way, okay, fun fact, okay? So I'm not American, so all of these idioms don't, like, you know, they don't come to me naturally. So for a long time I thought that the saying was, I don't mean to tune my own horn, as in like you're tuning the horn by blowing into it loudly. It turns out the saying is, I don't mean to toot my horn, which sounds way worse than I originally thought. So, you know, today I learned that idioms are silly. Also, I showed this yesterday, but I'm still really proud of it. The little cat, pop cat meme for Yanto. It has the little timer. Came out so cute. And of course, you know, I gotta say, I love the, oh my God, wait a minute. Hey, I see someone in chat. Hey there, Flavia. Hi. Thank you for coming to the stream. Hello. All the way from Mexico. Hi. In Mexico time. And Citro is here. Hi, Citro. Yeah, little Yanto cat. And also, you know, harkening back to the days when iTunes had a funny icon. I didn't realize we had so many international viewers today. Hello. Hi, punks. I should actually, you know what, this is, okay, everyone, this is just meant for one person watching right now.
Happy birthday, Remy. Happy birthday, you little punk. Yeah, happy birthday.
Anyway, it was Remy's birthday a couple days ago and I missed it, so I figured I would wish him a happy birthday. Also, I do want to say, because I know, you know, Kitty was calling me out on this. Yes, today's thumbnail, I forgot to give myself glasses. It's true. It's because, if you're wondering, Max, is this new lore? No, it's because I'm dumb. I forgot to give myself glasses. Usually I have glasses, I forgot the glasses. Also, since we're all having fun making fun of my art, today's thumbnail is this, by the way. I'm thinking the title's gonna be like, you're gonna get some writing done today, or you're not gonna procrastinate today. So I think this is the thumbnail for tomorrow. This is Kitty's call, by the way. She's like, Max, did that meme of the person pointing at themselves in the mirror. Of course, I have to change the art style a little bit, but you know, it works. And on Thursday, we're doing Gays in Space again. Alexander Sixworth says, you're the parent, you're in charge. You do not have to watch another episode of Paw Patrol. That's awesome. I love that. Also, honestly, it reminds me of when I looked after my little nephew. I just put on Gundam. Okay, but not like Thunderbolt Gundam. I put on, like, you know, Gundam Builders, and I'm like, yeah, what a great plan of mine. I get to watch giant robots, and this kid gets to watch stuff with robots as well. What a nice cross-section. Also, this is a thumbnail for Thursday, by the way. I'm thinking the caption's gonna be, the giant blue lobster keeps bullying me. Like, someone help, the giant blue lobster keeps bullying me. I think that's gonna be the title of that video. Aw, well, it's okay. It's okay. Honestly, you know, life happens, you know. I think it was Rhiannon. Rhiannon yesterday was like, oh yeah, I can't do Tuesday and Thursday because of work, and you know, that's fair, you know. That's what the VODs are for, and you know, one of the reasons why I really enjoy Citrus says corrupting the youth with anime education is cool. Honestly, okay, like this. Listen, that's the way it was done to me. Okay, in Mexico. Aw, thank you, Flavia. Honestly, in Mexico, we grew up with anime. We grew up with anime in Mexico. You know, like you would get home from school and you would watch Ranma 1/2, followed up by Alvin and the Chipmunks. You know, and then Dragon Ball Z. So like, listen, it worked. Here comes Alexander with Alexander's job on the stream is just to make me want to Google things and be like, what is the Kukuru's Dones Island? I don't know what that means, and I'm not about to Google just yet because I have some more things I gotta run through. Let me close that tab of me playing typing games while warming up. So yes, the plan for today is to do some novel rolling. We're going to be using our tables, and we're going to be filling up a novel. And as I mentioned earlier, the novel outline we're gonna make is actually gonna go up live. I have like Creative Commons 0, which just makes it public domain. So anybody who feels like it, who wants to, who gets inspired by looking at that novel outline can just pick it up and make it their own, or just start writing. That to me sounds like something super fun to do. So that's the plan for today. Let me take a quick sip of water. Did I forget to say hi to anybody on chat? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, and by the way, I do gotta say, okay? Again, lurkers are always welcome on the chat. You don't have to be in the chat if you don't want to. That's completely okay. I'm a relatively quiet person whenever I watch streams / I watch YouTube videos. But I do want to say that I will be taking ideas from the chat all day today. So, if you are like, ooh, it would be really cool if we did this one thing for the story idea, then you should definitely put it in the chat. That's all I gotta say. Also, I don't know if Benny's in here. Okay, Benny, you're gonna like this, okay? Because this is how art happens, okay? You drew Lemon with a little amogus hanging from their neck. So now I've incorporated the amogus into the design for my spacesuit. Because honestly, I like the way you did it. I like the cut of that jib. So I was like, I'm taking this design. So now there's a yellow amogus in my outfit now. I might do Lemon for the thumbnails. I don't know. I was asking Kitty and she was like, it might get confusing, so. I'm not saying anything. Hello, Mom. Yes, hello. Oh my god, my mom's watching my streams, you guys. Everyone behave. Everybody be nice. The chat's visible right now. Alex says there was someone cosplaying a Red Amogus at London Film and Comic Con Winter. That's funny. Also, I love that, much in the way that language works, by the way, because in case you didn't know, it is in the nature of language for human beings to say things faster and faster until words just smoosh together. And it's been great going from the Among Us to we just say Amogus. We just say Amogus now. And and in case anybody's wondering, that is the reason why Raven's Gem was titled Raven's Gem, because people went from calling it Raven's Gem to just mushing it together, And I've always been a big fan of linguistics or bringing up the topic of linguistics in novels, so that's what I was doing there. Anyway, that's how we went from Amogus to one of my books. Anyways, and yes, yeah, allegedly, my mom is watching. So let's see. We have a little bit of time. So this is the chatting part of the stream where we just, I take questions from chat. We just relax a little bit, get into the nice, flow of things. If anybody has any questions regarding their own stories or the plans for today or anything, shoot them my way. We'll be starting the actual rolling for novel at 11:30, so in about 15 minutes. Ooh, hell yeah. Charlie says, I have a lovely passage from In Intern, which is their novel. I should send it to you because I was like, when I wrote it. Hell yeah. Give me that. I want it. Hell yeah. It was funny because during November, all of my buddies, we were all doing NaNoWriMo, and they were sharing passages back and forth, and it was actually it was really lovely. Kitty shared a really, really good passage from her book, and everyone was like, that is so lovely. See, that's the kind of energy that I want to encourage, in this small community we have. And that being said, someone please remind me. Someone please keep reminding me that I gotta set up the Discord server. We gotta have a gay agenda meeting and figure out how we're gonna do the Discord server. Because I definitely think that would be the best way for people to be able to hey, can I get a little bit of feedback on this? I don't want it to be live on stream or whatever, I gotta set up the Discord server. No, you gotta set up the Discord server. No, I wanna like oh my God, Sodernia. Well, we really gotta like talk. Yeah. Charlie says, I love seeing people post in the old Discord yesterday. I can't show my face there. I can't. It's like the Wild West and walking back into a town you robbed. Like, I'm not allowed to go in there. You know, I'll get arrested as soon as I enter the tavern. You know, the cantina. I'm gonna get arrested. And I definitely appreciate Sodernia. Honestly, I just want to get more input from people who use Discord because, as you can tell, I don't use Discord very much. So I definitely want to have the features there that people, you know, expect from a Discord server. Because I kind of don't know jack or nothing. So that's part of the plan. Oh, we got some Animal Crossing playing in the background. By the way, new drinking game, and by drinking game, I mean drinking water game. Whenever I say this song playing in the background is good, you are required by law to drink some water. And this is a lovely song. Now, for anyone who wasn't here for the first Roll for Novel, which was, oh my God, it was 2 weeks ago. Can you believe I've been doing this for almost 2 weeks? That's crazy. We did, let me go open up that folder. Oh, poor kitty. No coffee today, so I actually have to drink water. Drink water. You gotta drink some water. So we did the first Roll for Novel. Yeah. So our first story, let me actually bring it up on the main screen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll definitely reach out. So the novel we brainstormed last.
You got mail.
New Ko-fi subscription from Citro.
Yo, let's go! Thank you, Citro. Thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we're a third of our way to my current goal, which is to do some art streams, and also maybe, just maybe, you guys can help me design my new version of my character together. Yeah, that would be fun. So yeah, the story that we came up with last time. Thank you so much, Citro. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so the story we come up with last time involved the character of Florence Thornton, whose grandma passed away years ago. She returns to the house she spent many summers at, seeking closure. Florence's grandma helped her realize she was queer, but she never got a chance to tell her, to open up with her about queerness, and she deeply regrets how they ended up in bad terms. Oh, you're right. I need to update the nug counter. Let me really quickly. Let me double check really quickly. Oh, Citro, I love your little icon, by the way. Yo, let's go. I actually, Citro, because Citra's saying, oh, I'm gonna round. Citra said in their comment, rounding the nuggie box to 10. Actually, it's per each box of nuggies has 3 nuggies, so you've actually sent us all the way to 12 nuggies. Thank you very much. 12 nuggies for Yanto, my cat. There you go. Let's go. 12 nuggies. Yeah. Every day Yanto grows stronger. What a lovely day. So yeah, this is the story that we came up with last time. Yeah, 12 nuggies. We rolled a contemporary genre, third-person POV, taking place in a mansion, and the special sauce was "Sorry, everyone is too sad to be horny," which ended up being like really funny. And we actually come up with a like really nice and interesting story idea. So I am excited to see what we're going to be making next time. Don't look at that screen. Everything should be fine in there. It's just my folder where I put all the role-playing stuff. That's also where I have the Gaze in Space series. Charles, you're so right. I do absolutely need to make a nuggie emoji for when I'm able to do memberships on YouTube for sure. Every day Yanto grows stronger. All right, so if nobody has any casual questions to throw at me, we could just get started early, honestly, because you know, That makes it, because we're going to be brainstorming this whole book, chapter by chapter, arc by arc. So it might be better to start early. I don't know. If nobody has anything else left to ask, then we're just going to get started. We're just going to jump in. Also, the good thing about having the timer. Ooh. Charles sent me a message on Twitter. Everybody, stop what you're doing. Everyone, stop. Charles sent me a message on Twitter. I could say whatever I wanted. You know what? Charles, do you mind if I read it on stream? I wasn't sure if this was like clear to like, hey Max, read it on the stream or just read it on your own time, whenever's. Go ahead, perfect. So you know what? Let's do a little bit of live feedbacking. Let's actually read a passage from Charles' novel in interim. By the way, I love that you're using Comic Sans, which I really appreciate. Okay, this should be fine. Let's actually switch over and do a little bit of feedback. So I'm gonna be reading it in my best voice. The road that Ides led me down was one I was familiar with, even if I had not walked along it myself. I like that. Heroes Past was... okay, I was wondering why past was capitalized. Heroes Past was an old road running from the top of Taiki, down through the great bridges across the Albumen and to the very bottom of southern Simene. I assume that by now we have a context for what Simene is, in which case this context makes more sense. Well, it was convenient enough for all types of travelers to use, merchants, traveling players, visiting senators, or families. I don't know what a traveling player is, but it's interesting. I will say, and please, Kitty in the chat, correct. Shouldn't there be a comma after senators? Musicians. That makes more sense. Okay, I don't know if you're committed to calling them players, then definitely keep doing that. And if it happened before in the story, otherwise I would probably just call them traveling musicians. But that's just that's just me. It was most commonly used by tourists as it passed by many spots of legend. Oh, I know this part of your world. You talked about this before. Yeah. It was mostly used by tourists as it passed by many spots of legend. Though those who had enough money to spare or nothing else to lose, oh, I like that, would partake on this journey. Walking upon its ever-changing surface, one would see the great bridges of Merope, the weaving shop where Hellas of many colors, ooh, I like that title, created dyes from the sky itself. That is how you spell, ooh, is it, plural of dye. Is it actually dice? It is dice, isn't it? Okay. This is literally how I edit, by the way. I'm like, is that word correct? Okay, let me just double check. And made his birthplace in Jacosta, Taiki's capital city. I imagine that when the road was first established, someone meant to write Heroes Pass, but misspelled. Ooh, I like that. Despite many attempts at correction, as I learned from other merchants or scrolls on travel, the name stuck. Oh, I like that. Oh, that was lovely, Charles. Charles, that was absolutely lovely. I love that. And again, I know a little bit about the context of your story, and I know, one of those things that is very important for me in this case is that I know the context for the location, so it isn't just like, forgive me for framing it so bluntly, but it's not like fantasy, like word salad, where it's just like, oh, the so-and-so and the blank blank on blank blank, and you never actually go there. These places have context, and I really appreciate that, especially because I know the importance of this bridge, so I have a little bit of extra context than the readers may not have. Again, it flowed very cleanly. It definitely read very well, and aside from a couple points where I was just like, I wonder what this means, it read very well. Thank you, Charles. That was a lovely little piece to read. Yeah. Charles says, I hate that honestly. Only give me information that's fun or important. That's the spirit right there. Oh my god. Charles, thank you for sharing your writing. I know it can be really scary. Thank you for joining us in that. I really appreciate it. That was really fun. Also, I'm preemptively taking a sip of water because I like the song playing in the background. Max, don't you love all music by Lo-Fi It's true, I do. That's why I'm constantly hydrated. Also, everyone will be happy to know that I am slowly achieving my ultimate abuelita form. Because I have a thick blanket on my lap because one of my knees is bothering me again. By the way, for anyone who's not a Spanish speaker, abuelita means grandma, by the way. I think honestly, I just want to start rolling dice. So let me pull out the dice module. Is it working? Oh, I got it. It's working. Yeah, I should steal your new shawl, but alternatively, have you considered this? Your blanket is way closer. Your blanket is like right here. Why would I go all the way to the little linen closet across the house when I could just grab yours? I wish there was a genderless version of mijo or mija. That is one of the unfortunate things about Spanish. Everything is gendered. I could just call everyone just mija. But yeah, oh my god, that's like one of my favorite, like, it's not a Spanish trope because people do say that. But that's what Mrs. Mariposa, the Spanish teacher in The Fabulous Gays, called Hoshi when they see them. It's funny. Oh, hey Kendra! Kendra's here! Hey Kendra! Yeah. Charles says, only people allowed to misgender me is the old Hispanic ladies calling me mija at work. Honestly though? Honestly? Hey, yo. Oh, the three pieces of the Triforce are here, or 3 mods: Charlie, Kendra, and Lady Kirin. Now we have to figure out which is the mod of power, the mod of wisdom, and the mod of courage. Mods, quick, figure this out. Which of you is the most courageous? Which of you is the most powerful? And which of you is the most wise? Which of you is the most wisdom? Charlie immediately says they're not courage. Okay. Honestly, you know what? Executive call. I think Kendra is the Triforce of courage. Because Kendra lives in New York. So, like, do you have any idea the amount of courage it takes to live in New York? Like, you know, Kendra is like dodging like man-eating like rat kings left and right. Yeah, Kitty, you possess the Triforce of power. Yeah, it's true. Also, Charles has the wisdom of knowing how to draw, which, you know, I will say is probably the best type of wisdom. Yep. I mean, see, that's the thing. You are too powerful. That's why you live in constant pain every single day. Kendra in the chat says drawing is hard. Oh yeah. May I remind everyone that I forgot to give my character glasses for two different thumbnails. I'm opening them again because I'm roasting myself in chat. Can you believe that I forgot to give myself glasses twice? I have glasses. I'm wearing them right now. I'm literally wearing them in real life as well, and I forgot to give myself glasses. You will stop drawing yourself without glasses, I say. Also, Kitty was roasting me. Kitty was like, the die in the thumbnail is so big because Max is blind without their glasses, which, honestly, kind of true, but, you know, just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it like that. Yeah, see, Kendra says, Kitty, you had to be nerfed to contain your power in this mortal realm. It's true. She's very powerful. Oh my god, yeah, you guys just went off. Also, yeah, Charles knows how to drive, which, that's the ultimate form of wisdom. Alright, so I think it's about time that we get started brainstorming this novel, so let me just bring up everybody's favorite sheet. Roll for novel. Also, by the way, so I said this before, but I recustomized the layout for the stream, which means that the top of the screen won't be getting cut off as often. Yeah, it's time to roll dice, baby. So welcome to Roll for Novel. For no reason I want to make a pick group, but I have to handle the science first. Yeah, that's funny. I like that. I've been thinking about making a pick group. It's just a lot of work. Charles says, knowledge is knowing how to drive, and wisdom is letting your cute trans girlfriend drive you because she's better at it. Yes! It's so true, though. It's so true. Yeah, in case for anyone who hasn't been here before, Kitty and I, Lady Kirin in the chat, we came up with this table together. This series is inspired by the TikTok series Roll for Sandwich, where a man randomly generates a sandwich every single day that he's going to have for lunch. It's a huge TikTok series, and you know, a lot of copycats had spawned, you know, roll for barbecue, roll for sauce, roll for spaghetti, I don't know, something like that. So here we are, definitely not super late on this trend, with roll for novel. We're gonna be rolling the basic ingredients of a novel relatively soon. And by relatively soon, I mean like we're gonna just start rolling right now. So first, we need a 1d6 genre. The genres on the menu right now are fantasy, romance, sci-fi, horror, mystery, and contemporary. I have little tags here describing what they're about in case that you're not sure what the line is between fantasy and sci-fi, but no point describing them if we don't roll them. So let's roll 1d6 to begin. Ooh, it bounced. Romance! Ah, it's time. It's time. It's happened. It's time. Okay. The genre for today is romance, which means that this story is going to be centered and focused on relationships. Who's excited? Who's excited? Let's go. Romance. I'm so ready to roll everyone's too sad to be horny, because that would be incredible. It's a romance story where everyone is too sad. Now, the point of view. What is going to be the point of view of this story? Let's roll a 1d4. I'm less scared about this now. Second person. Okay, well, that's not my problem, because I don't have to write this story. So the POV is second person. This is less of a problem for me now. Kendra, that sounds like what I write. There's romance, but people are too sad. Now, next we have the 1d20 locale. So here we have a bunch of different, you know, thematic places that this story could take place in. You know, we have a small town, the big city, the wilderness, in isolation, also known as 2020, a mansion, the front lines, a school, a hotel or inn, a van. I love the idea of a romance novel happening in a van. Shopping center / mall, a foreign place, a business, the throne room, a 60s diner. I love that one. The event of the year, the end of the world, the house you grew up in, the wrong place and wrong time, a landmark, and a theater. Let's roll it. And it goes. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Ooh! The end of the world. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, all right. It's the end of the world. Honestly... Oh, hey Topper, thank you for coming to the stream. Also, yes, things are heading in a bad direction right away. Yeah, so it's romance in the second person, and it's the end of the world. And now, let's sidestep the setting for a second. And again, the ending of the world could mean anything. It could be, this is like a disaster movie, you know? It could be like, it's happening while Cloverfield is happening over to the side. Kendra's reading a book about the end of the world. Oh, yeah. I mean, my book is kind of about the end of the world, if you think about it. So, you know, it could be like, you know, there is like aliens off to the side. It could be Independence Day, but there's a love story. It could actually be, you know, the heat death of the universe happening. I don't know. That's a little bit too depressing for me at the moment, but we'll see. There's bread in your story? Benny says, love and apocalypse romance. Oh, hell yeah. Wait a minute, you're talking about my book! Oh no, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Kendra's reading my book, The Last Bread Mage, and I just got it now. Oh, Alex hitting us with the light novel title. I finally found love, but now the world is ending. Honestly, I'm already gonna put it in here. Oh hey, Optimus Prime, what's up? I am the Oscar winner for short films. I'm terrible. I'm a bad person. I keep taking it from people who are actually more talented than me. Now, Alexander Sigwart said I finally found love, but now the world is ending. Oh my god. I kind of love that. All right, so it's time for us to roll our main character. The first thing we need to know about our main character, of course, is, you know, what are their pronouns, you know? What do they like to go by? And we roll 1d6 for that. A bounce, there's one bounce. He, him, let's go. Our protag uses he, him pronouns. And now it's time for a little segment called presentation. How does our character present themselves to the world? You know, do they present masculine, feminine, androgynous, or gender? Now, if you weren't here 2 weeks ago, let me tell you a little bit about gender, okay? So, masculine is this side of the Venn diagram, femme is this side of the Venn diagram, and androgynous is kind of like right in the middle, right? It's like right in the middle. And there's more to gender than these expressions. There's a whole bunch of gender going on all over here. To the extent that I was thinking of my characters, like which one would I call gender? Raz from the Fabulous Gaze is definitely gender. He definitely is gender for sure. Also, people in chat are already calling it, and it's true. This character has to be transmasc. So I'm just literally gonna just write that here, by the way. Transmasc. You know what? Transmasc. There you go. We'll just put it right down there instead. Yeah, absolutely. Transmasc character. Let's actually go. And now let's think about our character's attraction. Who are they attracted to? Which turns out to be incredibly important for this novel, which because it happens to be romance. Charles says, haha, we definitely aren't avoiding our own gender journeys and exploring them in the billions of transmasc OCs we make. Haha, not at all. Absolutely not at all. We definitely do not use the medium of fiction to explore our own gender identity. Absolutely not. Anyway, what's our character attracted to? 1d8. Bounce, bounce. There's a bounce. Oh, buddy, you don't even know. We are rolling a novel. We are generating a story idea together. Oh my god, guys, I immediately forgot what number I rolled. Could you guys tell me in chat, was it 4? Therapy, I think, says Kendra. Yeah, we're generating a novel randomly. We roll the genre, the POV, the setting. We rolled a 4. Thank you. I have the memory span of a gerbil. Are gerbils known for having short memory? That's just the first animal that came to mind. So they are attracted to multiple/all. Let's go. Attracted to all. Let's go. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Optimus, that would be therapy for whom? Sorry, you're in a stream full of writers. We're gonna have to, you know, correct you every once in a while. 4. Citro says, let's go. Pan, let's go. Yeah. It's true. Let's go. And now, every character needs a motivation, you know? Yeah, maybe? Now every character needs a motivation, right? The motivations we have on here, you know, they're open-ended because we want to leave that room to definitely make the story exciting. So instead of reading them to you... okay, alright, Optimus Prime, you got me. Robo Jesus is really funny. Actually, the title of this stream was going to be RNG, Random Novel Generation, but I ended up going with the title that's on the screen right now. Let me see. 1d10 for motivation. What does our character want? Number 2, baby! That's a number 2. Something was taken away from them. Oh my god. Is this gonna be like a love triangle? Is this gonna be like, you know... or maybe... I don't know. Our character had something. Arbitrarily artistic says, murder is a motivation. It's true. You could read murder into a lot of these. Especially number 3, they want revenge. I mean, the world was taken away. That is a good point there, Kitty. Something was taken away from them. So, we know that our protag... Yo, bringing their lover back from the dead? Okay. Just kidding, they're parents. Alright, that's fair. Okay, alright. Optimus, you were on thin ice for like 2 seconds, buddy. I think of that play with the guy killing everyone because he thinks his cat got hit by a car. New York is a wild place, Kendra. New York is a wild place. Alright, now, you can't make a good sandwich without some sauce, right? You can't make a sandwich without some good sauce. So we're gonna put some spice on it, baby. There is 20 different extra spices on this, right? Okay, we can't blame Michael Bay for everything, Optimus Prime. You can't blame Michael Bay for everything. So that now there's quite a few in here. We love anime in this place. I'm just saying, okay? Listen. I guess this is therapy for you today now, isn't it? So how did that make you feel? Anyways, so we have a lot of anime flavorings going on here. I have descriptions in case you're not an anime person and you have no idea what seinen means and what josei means, but I will explain it if we roll it. Looking at this table, things that I'm terrified of. I'm terrified of making this an isekai. It being a video game is also problematic. I'm like, oh no, how do we... Oh, but what about sitcom, though? The world is ending and it's a sitcom. Wouldn't that be kind of like fun, though? You know? Oh my god. She didn't return your call, Jerry? She didn't return my call. Okay. That's the one now. That's the one. Alright. Where is... Could I get one of the monorail? Oh, there you go. Alright. Okay. Alright. That's the one. Award goes to so-and-so for the very first one. Charles says, I would read it 100%. Kendra says, stop, I'm obsessed. Laugh tracks in the apocalypse. Yes. Topper says, canned laughter and the sounds of wind blowing over the shattered bones of history. Honestly, though, again, I watched literally like all of Seinfeld like a month ago, so I feel properly equipped to do this. Also, I will say, oh my god, Citra says the Seinfeld stinger while the nukes go off. Oh my god, that's incredible. I love that. Also, by the way, lucky number 7 is chat's choice, so start thinking, because if I roll a number 7 on this, you guys get to pick what the special spice is, and you better make it spicy. So, I'm gonna take a deep breath, preparing myself mentally. Okay. They go down to the apartment stairs, and it's an empty set. Tumbleweed goes by. Oh my god. Alright, let's go. Give me a bounce. Bounce. No bounce. 20? 20? Yo, 20 is the special one. 20, you get 2 for the price of 1. We get to roll the D20 twice, buddies. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh my god. We get double spice today. Double spice. Oh, let's go. Mika Pog, let's go. Ooh, no roll. 3. Number 3, it's a shonen anime. Oh my god. It's a shonen anime, so it focuses on action, adventure, and the fighting monsters and the forces of evil. Yo, are we a shonen protagonist? Are we a transmask shonen protagonist fighting to stop the end of the world? Oh my god. Wait. Are we secretly in love with the antagonist? Are we secretly in love with the antagonist? Do we just want to kiss the antagonist? Oh my god. Resident Evil vibes also kind of work too. So it's a shonen anime, which means action and fighting monsters. Enemies to lovers. Oh my god, yes. And now, let's roll it one more time, because we don't get 1, we get 2. Let's go, baby. Oh, the 7 was so close. Ah, crap. Surprise, we're the villains. Oh, no. Okay, alright, I need you guys to walk me through this. So the end of the world is our fault, right? So the end of the world, we did that, right? Well, that's our fault, right? We're not Naruto, we're Sasuke. That's killing me, Charles, you're killing me. We're not Naruto, we're Sasuke. Oh, by the way, actually, my manager is yelling at me right now because I forgot to do something very important at the beginning of the stream. I do want to say very quickly, Arbitrarily Artistic says kissing is a new motivation. I like the sound of that, I do. And also, I like the sound of pleasing my manager who tells me, hey, by the way, the #1 way to support me is by going to coffee.com/MKirin. You get your message read out on stream, and you also get warm fuzzy feels, and I get nuggies for my cat. The nuggie counter is currently at 12 nuggies, so, you know, all nuggies are appreciated. I just wanted to say that. Top left, by the way, for the link. My manager keeps yelling at me, hey, Max, you gotta tell people to get more nuggies. Is Yanto my manager? You know, now that I realize that, you know, my manager does only communicate in, like, purrs and meows, so I'm starting to get a feeling that this manager has there's a conflict of interest here. Now, we've been streaming for around, like, 40-something minutes. And my knee is telling me it's time to get up the chair. So everyone, take a moment right now before we start actually brainstorming the story proper to get up and drink some water. Alright, so we have a story. This is a story about a little guy that lived in a blue girl. No, I just got here. No, it's okay, Arlency. Again, I want to make it clear, this is not like an ad break. I'm just literally getting up because my knee hurts. And also, we're drinking water. Come on, take a sip of water. Hydration is very important, especially on this stream. So to review, this novel is a romance story in second person. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that too much. It's the end of the world. Our protag is he, him, trans mask. They are attracted to everyone, which kind of makes sense now that we realize they're a villain. Not to say that, only villains are allowed to be pan. I'm just saying, the Venn diagram of people who are villains and being pan. I'm just saying, their motivations that something was taken away from them, which again, great motivation to be an antagonist and a villain. And today we have not one but two secret sauces. It's a shonen anime, so it's gonna be focused on fighting and action. And we're also, surprise, you are the A. Cats ended the world. It's possible. So, how did we do it last time? I think last time we went straight into making the character. And I'm not sure if we want to do that today. Do we jump straight into making the character, or do we want to brainstorm the idea a little bit more before we actually, go and make the character? Let's see. Because we have quite a few, also, this title is definitely not gonna stay now. Although, maybe it will, I don't know. It is a fun combo, huh, Timberwolfie? Because a part of me is like, you know what? Okay, you know what? I'm calling it. Let's go and make the character. I do also want to say really quickly that the character creator we're using today, I forgot to grab this sheet. Let me just really quickly open up this thingy and go to Hello Sunny Core. And let me just get some of their good art so you can see how incredible. Oh, they posted this 10 minutes ago. Let's go. The creator we're using today is Hello Sunny Core's Pikru. Hello Sunny Core does amazing art. Definitely consider following them on Tumblr and Twitter at Hello Sunny Core, by the way. They are incredible. Go follow them. Yeah, their art is awesome. Also, a big One Piece fan. Oh my god, their art is so pretty. Anyway, we're using their creator today. And now, immediately, I'm thinking things right now. Okay, I'm thinking. I definitely like this face type. I want people in chat to give me, what kind of skin tone are we looking at today? I'm kind of want someone like, I don't know. Light brown, I don't know. What are you all feeling? Start yelling in the chat, because I'm gonna be moving through these options really quickly. Also, special ears? I don't think so. I don't know. Is our character like, are we, clearly we're human. I think we can all agree that we're human somehow, right? Now, are we, we are the antagonist. Are we like a super villain? I like the one that's actually selected. I liked tan. Honestly, I kind of agree with that. Yeah, honestly, like a light tan sounds good. I wouldn't want to make the character like, honestly, like the fairest skin looks a little bit like too like, not to say it like this, but it looks a little bit too white. I'm thinking regular human ears, unless what, are we from space? I don't know. How are we ending the world? How do we end the world? I feel like we need I need someone to help me figure that out, Do we have giant robots? Are we a super genius? Are we, are we the reincarnation of evil? What are we doing here? How are we ending the world? Clearly it's our fault. We did it. And our mission was to end the world. Pale and sickly, says arbitrary. Like Megamon. like Megamind. A part of me does kind of like the idea that we killed all the shonen protagonists. Yeah, no worries, Charles. Go get some writing done. Invested in big oil. Kendra, how dare you? How dare you? Now, I think, because this is a shonen, this is gonna be a shonen story, we have to have magical powers, right? We have to have some sort of, like, fighting capabilities. It can't just be, like, made a deal with an elder god is usually my go-to. That's a good one. That's a good one. Kendra says, sorry, I'll ban myself. Ooh, Sidernia says, world died when our love did, and now we have to make amends and save the world we destroyed by learning it's okay to love again. Interesting, interesting. Are we some kind of X-Men's? I do kind of like that. I mean, there has to be some sort of, like, you know, power, you know, it's a shonen anime. There's gonna be fighting in this book, so we have to give ourselves some sort of, like, powerful ability. And, you know, I'm definitely gonna go with the tan, the regular ears. Okay, what is the eye demeanor of our character, you know? And again, we shouldn't just rely on the casual tropes of, like, our character's a villain, so they should look evil. They should look particularly evil. I don't know about that, you know? So that's why I'm reaching out to you guys. I need you to tell me, what is the general demeanor of our character, you know? We shouldn't just rely on the usual, like, you know. Is there a tired eye, says Sidernia. These eyes look particular. Oh, what about these? Do these look tired to you? They look a little bit tired to me. I mean, I would. These are just my eyes, by the way. Those are just my eyes. How did that happen? So tired. Yeah, definitely tired look, huh? Kendra says, I love the biblically accurate eyes. Yeah, yeah. Gloomy eyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Arlisi's winning me right now. Arlisi and Sidernia going for the tired eyes. Can I have an eye color? We're an anime character. Should we have, like, a wild eye color, like red or pink or, like, you know, bright yellow? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling gold, says Benny. I like that. I like that. Yeah, gold it is. Yep. How about mixed eyes? All right. Okay. Can we do that? I don't think we can do heterochromia here, actually. Unfortunately, we can't do heterochromia here. Oh, hey, Igor. We're doing good. How about you? We're randomly generating a novel, and we're currently making the protagonist using this Picrew. Yeah, we're gonna go with the gold for now. I wish we could do heterochromia, but we can't. Heterochromia, very much an anime thing. Now, does our character get, like, a nice glow? Do we get a glow? I'm not sure. Okay, people, tell me what you think about the glow while I go and start figuring us out on the mouth. Now, we're looking for, like, a sad, tired look. Ooh. What about that? Because there's also, like, you know, I'm not super happy about this. The glow's 10 out of 10, says Sidernia. No glow, it shows more weary. Ooh, I'm getting one yes, one no on the glow. Anybody else want to be the tiebreaker on the glow? Otherwise, I'll have to pick. The glows are so pretty, says Arlisi. Okay, so we're gonna go for that for now. I'm Team Glow, says. Okay, all right. Sorry, Sidernia. This time goes to Team Glow. That's fair. Oh, hey, Palace. You're on your afternoon break from work. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're making a character from this random novel. Now, I need, like, the only issue is, I could move the mouth, but it doesn't give me a lot more control than that. Oh, you can pick the lip color. I mean, like, See, like, this picture is a little bit more playful than for, you know, the antagonist we're trying to make. What about this sad mouth right here, okay? Also, yeah, I love that Kendra is also doing this while at work. Hello everyone watching the VOD and people doing this when they ought to be working. Now, I was saying that we're gonna stay away from tropes, but, like, thick eyebrows, though. Again, I'm biased because I give my characters thick eyebrows. Oh, crap, we haven't thought about hair color. Could someone please hit me with, hair color, please? Okay. Black hair, pink hair? Now, ooh. Okay, now. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Listen. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right. Thank you for playing. Purple. Honestly, ooh, it's a little bit kind of lavender-ish. Okay, give me a second. Let me go over here. How does the lavender hair? Okay, I'm actually kind of down for the lavender hair. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of here for that. Kendra says, I'm working. I'm being slandered. Yes. Definitely. Okay. How do y'all feel about like the eyebrow, or should we make them sad eyebrows? Sad eyebrows or like active eyebrows? Alternatively, oh, I do love those too. Lavender's a very underused color. I agree. I absolutely agree. Kind of messy hair, says Kitty. Also, can I get a chat, please? Can someone tell me freckles, no freckles, a scar on the face? A scar is definitely like very standard, I think. No makeup because we sad. And Kitty's saying kind of messy hair. Yeah, freckles says. Okay, yeah. Also, arbitrarily, do you have another name you would rather me call you? It's just kind of like the way, I like to do things on the stream, I ask people what name they would want to be called instead of just their username. You don't, if you like the username, that's completely fine too. Ooh, I like that. Freckles for sure. Oh my god. You have to have some freckles on characters. Yeah, and also, by the way, some nice color theory. Purple and, yellowish and gold kind of goes together. It is a little bit of a, it's a little bit of a Halloween aesthetic, but it's fine. We'll make it work. Now, Kitty was saying kind of messy hair. Ooh, I do. Sad villain boy. Sad villain transmask boy. Oh, I do kind of like that. No, that's a little bit too wide. This looks a little bit like a mullet. Can someone tell me? I also like to be called Raven. Ooh, I like that. I'll call you Raven for sure. Also, Palace says Halloween aesthetic slaps though. It's true. Can someone tell me, does this look... Mullets are in, says Kendra. Okay, how do y'all feel about this look? Benny's pro mullet. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was on the wrong side of history today. It's true. Okay, it is true though. Mullets are trans culture. It is true. Because, I'm already kind of liking this. Could someone tell me, are the bangs good? I kind of like it. Yeah, business in the front, party in the back. Popping in. Charles is popping in to say, yes, I love this. Perfect. All right, moving on. Ooh. Am I feeling these? No, I'm not feeling these. Also, what is the name for these things, by the way? And don't call them sideburns. Ooh, I like that. Charles says 10 out of 10 I would draw. Definitely, I'm picturing a little bit of a sharper jawline. Oh, okay. This is like, okay, putting one of these on your character is like this how you let them know like that's an antagonist. You put one of these like hair flops on the front, but I'm not sure about that. Unless, I don't know. Anybody want the hair flop? Anybody want the Sephiroth hair flop? So Darnia says, they're called the annoying pieces of hair that get stuck in your glasses hinge, but are still aesthetically worth it. It's so true. Okay, Raven said, it does kind of look weird with the bangs. That's true. Yeah, because, the little... Oh, someone tell me the name of this thing in Japanese. But that's really like protagonist energy, and we're not. We're the villain. Definitely no wings. No wings for sure, although those are cool. Antenna! The antenna, yeah. Also, can I say, man, I love a character with the hair buns. I do love me a good pair of hair buns. That sounds horrible. That's a great thing to take out of context, but anyways. No horns, none of this stuff. I don't think our character is like inherently demonic. Honestly, who was it? Was it Benny? Was it Benny who was like, are we some kind of X-Men's? I'm kind of feeling that, honestly. I don't want to say that we're doing a little bit of a My Hero style take on superheroes, but definitely, I like the idea that, people have power in here. Inverted, maybe? What do you mean, Raven? Also, can I get a... That's funny. Can I get a call on the clothing style of this protagonist? Are they wearing, you know... Yeah, what kind of clothes do they wear, you know? Ooh, is there... Okay, is... This is very trans energy for me, by the way. Who will be the Professor X or Magneto? Honestly, here's the call, okay? Okay? We killed Professor X. Our protagonist absolutely, totally killed All Might, or whoever was the person in that position of power in the setting. We killed them. We killed them with our powers. Yeah. Also, the Apocalypse Gasp. The Apocalypse Gasp. The Apocalypse vibes for sure as well. By the way, it's gonna have to be gray. It's gonna have to be gray. It's gonna have to be like some torn up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ooh. I need someone to stop me. I'm doing things I don't know if I want to be proud of later. Ooh. How do we feel about the jacket on top of the torn shirt? How do we like that? How do we like that? Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, wait. The fluffy hood? The fluffy hood? Leather jacket or fluffy hood? Quickly. People in chat, quick, answer the question. Leather jacket, fluffy hood. Oh, honestly, these are both like good. Like fluffy hood says Alexander, Floof says Kitty. Absolutely. Tragic camp energy. Oh, the Floof. Oh, everyone says the Floof. All right, okay. This is fair. Sorry, this looks a little bit like Barbie 2023 energy. No, it's gonna have to be like the tan. Honestly, it's like gonna be the tan for sure. Oh, hey Mitzi. Mitzi Maple Moon. Gosh, you're the second part of your username is so cute. Pimp is camp though. Okay, do we do pink then? Do we do pink? I don't know. Do we do pink? Or what about the blue? Oh, no worries, Raven. It was so nice to see you though. Thank you for coming in. Pink? I want people to shout at me. Yeah, I'm a little bit torn myself. Oh crap. The mods are shouting. The mods are shouting pink. Oh, I am torn. Pink matches so well with the hair. Pastel villain. Pastel villain it is. Oh my god. You're so right. Arlessi, you're absolutely correct. Oh my god. What an absolute legend. Oh my god. Absolutely no hats though. Absolutely no hats, no scarves. Although it is the apocalypse though. Okay, Kendra, you're gonna have to break that acronym for me because I don't know what EEAO is. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we could also be fashion, you know? Maybe it's that thing where like whoever designed the characters was also like, character designer for like an RPG. Tetsuya Nomura designed this character, by the way. Oh, everything happening all at once. Thank you. Palace's cosplay brain is starting to go brr about this design. Yes. Thank you for explaining, Kendra, and also thank you, Alexander. I'm dumb. Ooh. Earrings? Piercings? Can I get some pointers on piercings, by the way? Piercings, earrings, no? No worries, Kendra. It's good. It's cool. We haven't watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, but we're going to. It's in the cards. Dude, Twilight Villain vibes. Honestly, I see that too. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of contrast here. Oh my god, Palace. It's true. It's just that scene where they show all like the quote unquote bad vampires, and they're all just like way better character designs. Ooh. Okay, how about okay, we meet in the middle, okay? Just simple earrings as opposed to like a lot of hardware. Because I see like, both ways in the chat. I love that, Mitzi. No glasses. Oh my god. Okay, but let's be honest though. Who doesn't love this trash though, right? Who doesn't love a good old medical patch? We're not gonna do that, but that would be nice. Ooh, nose ring? Nose ring? Yes, no. Oh, the colors on the nose ring are actually not to my liking, but I'm just gonna drop that in there, and if people say no, or yes, I'll put it back in, I think. None of these hair accessories, I don't think so. No mask. We don't do hands in this chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. He would. Kendra's saying that he would have a nose piercing. And yeah, we don't do the background or nothing. Okay. Now. Y'all have approximately, I'm gonna say like 30 seconds to scream at me if there's something you want changed about this character before I hit save. I'm gonna take a sip of water, and you all better just like scream now. I love and care for him, says Palace. Perfect. Honestly, like, again, it's the sad face, you know? It's the sad face. I love the golden eyes. I definitely love the golden eyes. Golden eyes. I kind of love him just picking up the fashion jacket. He's great, says Mitzi. Alright, honestly, it's been 30 seconds. Y'all had a chance. Rip to everyone in the slow chat, by the way. Jeff. Oh, hey, Jeff. I think he's awesome. Perfect. Now, Benny, I was gonna say that, okay? I would like, Your Honor, I would like the record to show that I was gonna say that. I was actually gonna say that, but I was just too busy running the stream. Now, I'm gonna hit this green Japanese button that doesn't re-roll everything. He 100% stole the jacket for sure. Let's go, and now let's just get some Japanese ads for no reason, and just save this image. Hopefully y'all can't see that. Perfect. Y'all can't see my. I'm not doxing myself today, and we're gonna be changing. We're gonna replace this image with the one that we just got right now, and boom, there's our pro tag. Let's go. Now, people in the chat, it's time to begin. And because this story is so much centered on this character, we kind of need to begin with him first. So I need a name for him. I'm gonna assume that his superpower ability is somehow related to his eyes. That's just nice theme stacking for me. He did something that led to the world ending. And I definitely like the idea that maybe he is wandering post-apocalyptic wasteland in search of a member of his old group, or someone who he cares a lot about, and, you know, feeling romantically inclined towards that person. But I definitely need a name, though. I need a name super bad. That's a good point. Alex says he can see how people die and saw that he kills them all. That's an interesting... Lynx is a good name. Lynx is a good name. Lynx. Ooh, I kind of like Lynx. If no one else can hit me with a better name than Lynx, Lynx is getting locked in right away, by the way. Lynx is pretty good. Like a cat, but sexier and deadlier. Yeah, Charles says, I like an L name too. Palace says, oh, I'm so bad at names, I just go to like baby name sites all the time. It's true, that's what I do too. Lavender is good too. Lav. Yeah. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna lock in Lynx. He, him. Now, so far what we know about him is that he has powers. He was part of a group of people with powers. His powers led to the end of the world. Yeah, also, yeah, Palace is super on the money. Lynx is very strong transmask energy for sure. Absolutely. Let me just change the color here to... Oh, here we go. It's time for Max to be like, absolutely. Now you know why I never get anything done, okay? I'm actually gonna use the eyedropper to use the exact color of his hair as the accent color for this document. Let's go. Okay, so I'm thinking, how did his powers lead to the end of the world, right? He tried to prevent himself killing everyone, but then made it happen, like Oedipus? Lionel, JK. My only issue is this, okay? My only issue is that if his power is being able to see how people die, how does that empower him to be able to kill people? Oedipus. It makes me wonder how, what allows him to do that, Ed. Right? Like that's like my one condition at this moment. Mr. Oedipus. Okay. All right. Listen. Let me immediately. Your Honor. I'm sorry that I don't know how to pronounce words. I'm very sorry. I know that we're gathered here today in this courtroom to sentence me to bad pronunciation jail, and I want to say that I deserve it, and I will complete the rest of my sentence, and I will try to be a better member of society. I promise. I'm sorry I can't spell words. I can't pronounce words correctly. Ooh, I like that. Arlessi causes horrible weather effects that blocks the sun or messes with temperature. I do kind of like that. God damn it, Kendra. So I'm thinking, I actually like the idea. Okay, so now we're doing a little bit of a spin on like storm kind of thing, where like, maybe. Oh my god. Okay, global warming gay. Maybe. Isn't weather control the name of a stand? It's the name of a song, isn't it? Weather control, or just like weather. What's his name? Forecast, and he was able to like tell of like climate changes, but then he realized later that his true ability was actually controlling the weather, and he completely lost control. And we have like basically like 2012 style like catastrophes happening everywhere. New York City completely like flooded. Yo, yeah, okay. I like the way chat's, yeah. When chat's reacting with like all caps, that's how you know. I love Palace. Oh no. Yes. That's the way we do it. Okay. Lynx was previously a member of a, just call it superhero team, tasked with keeping order in the world. Back then, he was known as Forecast. Max, I have a whole 45 plus chapter novel to write. You can't just throw this story at me. I'm so sorry. Yes. Alex is triggered by something being taken away from him. Let's go. Back then he was known as Forecast and had the ability to tell it's kind of like being able to tell how people would die. I had the ability to tell when climate catastrophes would happen. But one day, and I'm gonna put this, when something was taken away from him, he entered a trance state. That's an FF9 reference for everybody, by the way. A trance state where he lost control of his true power, the ability to cause climate catastrophes. There we go. Trance state. Let's go. The trance state. Yes. He entered. Oh my god. He entered the trance state. I like that. Same brain cell. Same hat. Okay, so he's able to cause catastrophes by literally just thinking it. So definitely, in this case, now that we have established the story this way, it's definitely post-apocalyptic for sure. He caused the end of the world, and now he's like wandering the wasteland, Vash the Stampede style, I think. Solving problems, getting into trouble, reconnecting with the survivors of the planet, maybe. Was previously a member of a superhero unit. Was called Forecast. Entered the trance state. A physical state where his true powers were unlocked. In this case, the ability to cause climate changes. I'm sure that from his POV, he's like, it's not my fault, it's the people who made me. It's true. But I wonder, just looking at that face, there's so much guilt in that face, I bet from one part of him is like, this wouldn't have happened if people hadn't taken something away from me. But the other side is like, yeah, but also, I did kill a bunch of people. Like I feel like this story would be an interesting conversation for the topic of like, at some point you have to take responsibility for your actions, even if it was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you didn't know you were gonna do this, but at some point you have to be like, you have to stop making excuses, I think. That would be like an interesting... I'm actually gonna just put this here and under story hooks. The thin line between overcoming guilt and perpetually trying to convince yourself you are not at fault. OMG, and the narrator is the person that was taken away from him. Yo! And now he's known as the oncoming storm. Ooh, I do kind of like that. Yo, yeah, every time he walks into a town, everyone is like, oh no, it's him. It's Lynx is the one who caused all of this. Oh, this is gonna be a sad story. This is a sad story. Oh, this is tasty. I would consume this story so hard, says Palace. Yeah. The ability to cause climate catastrophes. Unable to control himself, he caused a cataclysmic. Cataclysmic. I'm looking for a word about things getting crescendo. Raven says that looks like the Oppenheimer stare. If I've ever seen one, I've ended the world. I'm sure kids would line up to read this. Oh, who doesn't love a good old I ruined everything story? Unable to control himself, he caused a cataclysmic crescendo. Oh, let's go with that. That led to the destruction of... Alright, everyone, it's time to roll the dice. I'm gonna roll a D100. The percentage we get, that is the percentage of people who are dead. 76% of the population died. Destruction of 76% of the of livable land masses in the world. 76 sounds pretty... Yeah, I like it. I like how specific it is. This... Dude, I love this as a post-apocalypse story. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Now, okay, so in that case, let's... Okay. In a world ravaged by climate disaster after disaster, the person responsible for the fall attempts to... thank you for the math, Alex. That's 5.956 billion people if it were to happen right now. Holy crap. Also, could you please just... Thank you. Responsible for the fall, wanders the wasteland from settlement to settlement, attempting to find inner peace. Does that sound like a good description to you guys? Also, this title has got to go, by the way. We need a better title for this. a part of me kinda likes Alexander's 5.9696 billion. How do you guys like this for the title of the story? 5.96 billion. Is that funny? Alternatively, Charles is also true. Forecast is also good. Can I get some pointers on this? Alternatively, a part of me is like, would it be funnier? Would it be funnier? Yeah, definitely funny. Would it be cooler if it was the number of people remaining? But I actually like the number of deaths, actually. You know what? We'll leave it like this for now. I kind of like Forecast because it adds to the superhero vibes. That's also true. Ooh. You know what? We can... Oh, okay. All right. Palace has come in and given me the confidence. Fatal Forecast. That's good too. In a world ravaged by climate disaster after disaster, the person responsible for the fall wanders the wasteland from settlement to settlement, attempting to find inner peace. We're gonna cut one of these after. Clouded with a chance of 5.96 billion deaths. Oh my god, Arlessi. Arlessi coming in for the kill. I was not ready for that. I saw the reactions before I looked at the chat. Okay. Little does he know that he will find more than he is bargaining. No. You know what? I want a story about love and love and the apocalypse. Is that good? Y'all like that? To find inner peace. What he's going to find is love. Love in the apocalypse. I don't know. Also, love in the time of the apocalypse is also kind of good, by the way, as a title. A reference to, is it Gabriel Garcia Marquez who did Love in the Time of Cholera? That's not right, is it? Oh, it was Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Let's go. Love in the Time of Cholera. Probably not, huh? That's a bit of a deep cut, huh? Okay, all right. Okay, I get that. Okay, so we have the setup, I think. We have the setup, I think. We know about the character. Can anybody hit me with a name for the superhero group, by the way? Also, we also need to know the name of the superhero team, and we need to know what was taken away from our character, by the way. Yeah, it's true. See, Topper's hitting us with a really, really good idea here. I like the idea of them wandering the world, trying to help people, while having this ability that could just finish off the entire planet lurking just off screen. Yeah, for sure. That makes me think, okay, so let's go over to the outline, by the way. So, definitely, near the end of the book, Lynx's powers go haywire. Ooh. Is that how you spell haywire? Let's go with that. That is not how you spell haywire. It is in fact just hay and the word wire stuck together. Okay, we're gonna do the outline, by the way. We're gonna actually outline this whole book. But yeah, I need a name for the superhero team, and I need an idea for what was taken away from him. I feel like the easiest thing could be, should the team have a generic name or do they have a particular gimmick? I don't know. It could also, maybe an organization. I don't know. The World Wonders. Ooh, I like that. Also, Benny says maybe his birth family was taken away from him. That's interesting. That's interesting. Let me really quickly. He was part of the superhero team. The World Wonders. I like that. Because this gives the notion that their superhero team was like, I'm picturing like instead of like the Justice League just being a bunch of random people in tights just going around the world putting out fires, the world wonders are actively keeping control in the world. You have forecasts able to tell, hey, you know what? We don't have to pray that this huge storm is gonna this savage Florida again. We actually know the exact date and time when it's gonna hit. Yeah. I definitely. Okay. You know what? We start. You know what? I need flashback of how everything was before the end of the world. Big hope and bright energy, Overwatch style, with all the members of the World Wonders. Because I'm picturing every member of the World Wonder looks like they're a different flavor of Superman, right? Everybody is bright and excited and the perfect versions of human beings, and each of them just dies in different ways. Flashback cut by Lynx talking about how each of them died. The way that I'm picturing this is actually the beginning. No worries, babe. Of course. Oh my god. Honestly, the way that I'm picturing the opening of the Watchmen movie, where we have the way things used to be, and then the way in which things slowly got worse and worse. Oh, definitely 7 members of the World Wonders for sure. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, but then the times, they are changing. It's true. Okay, so we need a brief description of our protagonist. I'm gonna say that Lynx is on average height. I think he looks to me like he would be average height. Lynx is trans, of average height, and build. He has let's just go with lavender hair and golden eyes, the latter of which are a result of his innate special ability. And again, I just keep picturing it is like Trigun. It's like Vash the Stampede, just wandering from place to place. Except while Vash was a funny guy who had interesting, silly things happen to him, it's just sadness with Lynx. Everything is sad. Every day is sad with Lynx. But then, check this out. He's gonna meet someone in the wasteland. Does he meet just an average person, or does he meet someone special like him? Someone who has powers like him, but they don't know it? I don't know. Yell at me in chat. He meets someone. Now, other story hooks. The thin line between overcoming guilt and perpetually trying to convince yourself you're not at fault. And also, what is the world like after this horrible apocalypse? Someone who doesn't realize he caused everything bad. Okay. Someone who has issues controlling their powers. Ooh, I do like that. Ooh, Palace, you're getting me. Someone who doesn't know how to control their powers. Because I feel like we can get a lot of Lynx, feeling bad and being you have to learn how to control these things, and they're just projecting their own fears and worries. Someone whose power is eitherly perfectly matched for his or perfectly opposite. Okay. Benny says, I think it's someone normal, but very skilled in survival. Interesting. I do like having an additional character who's just a survivalist. Also, maybe one of the hook/themes is seeing the good in humanity as people work together to build themselves back up, rebuilding that hope. Oh, I like that. Charles, you got it. Seeing the good in humanity as people work together to build themselves back up. Rebuilding hope. Okay, in that case, I feel like, so near the end of the book, Lynx's powers are gonna go haywire, and definitely, the person they meet, somehow helps, and the end of the book, I believe it's gonna end up with, Lynx, manages to to re-enter the trance state and gain full control of their powers. averting disaster and preventing the true end of the world. Okay, so can you believe we know where the story ends? We know where the story begins. So now we can start working in the middle. So I definitely like there being a survivalist character. I'm just gonna write notes over here. Okay, so survivalist and the person with powers. Okay, now can someone give me a superpower that would be horrible, absolutely dreadful if you couldn't control it? Can I please have a superpower that is absolutely terrible? Oh. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Kirin is reminding us, by the way. Sorry, I missed a bunch of Charles says, I'm imagining the last scene is Link's planting trees with his new love. Something quiet and thoughtful. Oh, I like that. And of course, the book's genre is romance, by the way. And, sorry, the chat was a little slow for me. Oh, Cecile's here. Making people tell their darkest secrets. Ooh, I like that. Mind reading is also... Fire is good. Fire is strangely... fire. Animal transformation. There's not enough hopeful fiction. I agree. Yeah, for sure. Okay. The mental ability to control against... No, okay, so... No, while I definitely agree that it would be interesting to have, like, this character is the perfect foil for Link's, I don't feel like I like going for that. It feels a little bit too perfect that Link's would stumble upon someone who happens to have the exact thing that contrasts them. That feels a little bit too, like, you know, perfect to me. Now, I will say, I think Palace is, like, merging things with me. Pyrokinesis is incredibly dope as hell. And honestly, I think people forget just how dangerous fire can be. And again, you know, different writers, different strokes. Yeah, that's true. We could also just roll for ideas. That's fair. And actually, you know what? I think it is completely fair. Okay, we got, you know what? Animal transformation. You know what? Let's make this fair. Animal transformation, which means this person can transform into animals. So definitely transforming into animals you can't control definitely sounds messed up. Fire. Mind reading. Mind encouraging? Let's call it that. Make people tell their dark secrets. That's fair. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, for sure. Fire is also like, it can be so homey and it can melt your bones. Although, well, is there a way that I can just mesh these? Because I definitely like, I like these. I don't wanna pick one. Yes, I remember DC Universe Online. It has a pretty good character creator. Yeah, I was writing a superhero book at the time that game came out, so it was really good inspo to just be sitting on that character generator. Okay, honestly, okay, you know what? I'm doing an executive decision. The character that they meet, they have like super pyrokinesis, so they have like psychic based fire powers, which means that this gives the writer license to have psychic fire powers happen every time they're like flustered or angry, or, you know, it isn't just like, you know, I snap my fingers. It's just like, it's kind of like, you know, I'm in an argument with someone and suddenly the roof is on fire. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that. Also, I feel like it makes this person another outcast, you know? Maybe looks too hard at something and the curtains catch fire. There you go. That's the idea. So, yeah, gets complimented, explodes into flames. Okay, that is definitely how they meet. During their first meeting, Lynx looks at them and thinks they are very cute, at which point they set something aflame. And that's like the first interaction they have. Alexander, I don't inherently want their power to be like anger based, but yeah. Oh, hi, Epic Empire. I am non-binary. So that question is null. Hello. Hi. It's actually on the top of the screen scroll, and also I'm wearing a little non-binary pin on my chest. But anyways, so, links enter... Okay, yeah. So, I definitely like the idea that the very first interaction is like the love interest just sets something aflame. Now, can someone give me a name for the romantic interest, please? And again, we don't know what gender the love interest is, so we could just leave that open to be entirely fair. That can be something that the person writing this decides. Yeah, like Cecile is saying, like emotion-based doesn't mean that it's just anger. I do feel like anger meaning fire is a little overdone. So definitely, you know, I like the idea, because we've all seen fiction where it's like a character is sad, so it's raining. So wouldn't it be dope as hell if like this character is sad and it's just like fire everywhere, you know? All the bushes nearby are just like burning aflame. Ambrosia's a pretty name. I do like that, Raven. You know what? Honestly, I like that. Oh no, Timberwolfie. Timber says, oh no, my headphone's just unalive, but I'm still watching. Gonna read chat for context clues. That's funny. Okay, definitely. I like Ambrosia. Ambrosia's a good name. During their journey. Yeah. During their journey, Lynx stumbles upon a young person named who goes by the name Ambrosia. Amy for short. Oh my god, that is so good. That is so good. Cecile says, I love these name ideas. Yeah. Write them down, honestly. Steal them. Amy for short. Ambrosia has a psychic link with fire, and their emotions cause instant combustion at random times. This is not just no worries, we love cheerleaders. Could Ambrosia have exiled themselves to an extreme ice region created by Lynx to try to stop their powers? Ooh, okay. Oh, I need to watch Promare for sure. This is it's not just anger. It's not just anger, but any kind of strong emotion, from love to sadness, causes their powers to activate. No, Arlency, you're correct. Ambrosia is in fact the food of the gods. Okay, in that case, that survivalist is getting cut for sure. I need to like rewrite this, but it's fine. We'll get there. Okay, so now, I think that, do we need anything else? Okay, so Lynx is trans, of average height and build. He has lavender hair and golden eyes, the latter of which are a result of his innate special ability. During his journey, allow me to fix that. Lynx stumbles upon a young person who goes by the name Ambrosia. Ambrosia has a psychic link with fire, and then emotions cause instant combustion at random times. Ah, crap. Charles is correct. You're right. Charles says, when was the last time we took a little break? Honestly, my knee's starting to bother me. By the way, like, I'm supposed to be, like, using the timer on the screen, but, we've been having too much fun. So, everyone, please get up. Well, yeah, a round of water for all my friends. Yeah, everybody get up. Shots, yeah. Of water, of course. Yeah, and everybody do make sure to get up and stretch, by the way. I can definitely feel my knee was yelling at me. My knee was like, what are you doing? What is your plan? Human, don't you know that, like, you're not supposed to be sitting for hours at a time? Oh, God. Also, by the way, do yourself a big favor and just like stretch like your arms outwards. Hey, we have the same knee, says Stopper. Cecile says, I just sat down and you friends want me to get up again? Not fun. Yep. We're doing a really silly version of the cha-cha slide. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Sit back down. Get up from your chair. Drink some water now, y'all. Okay. And now this time, I promise you, we're actually going to turn on the timer this time for sure. There we go. Also, by the way, I have lowered the volume on the timer, so it shouldn't scare everyone anymore. Oh, yeah, for sure. Arlissi, the VODs are going up on this channel. All of my VODs go up literally as soon as the stream is over, so you can catch the rest of this later. Palace, I literally heard that term used today for the first time. Shrimp mode, as referring to like artists like working at a desk. Hunched over and legs in crisscross. Oop, time to unfurl. Yep. No worries, Mitzi. Go have fun at the coffee shop. I hope you can catch us next time. Okay, so where were we? The timer is going. Everyone is so nice. Everyone is so nice. During his journey. Okay, now, a part of me likes the idea. Now, I don't think this is a romance novel at the end of the day, right? We'll have some action, we'll have some fighting, but at the end of the day, it's a romance novel. Now, a part of me wonders if we need a traditional antagonistical force, you know, and I feel like conflict enemy because one of the story hooks is rebuilding hope, right? So I don't want to fall into the trope of having the antagonistical force being like the other survivors who are like, oh no, we can't have Lynx walking around town. He'll destroy everything again. I kind of don't want that trope. I don't want the characters to feel like outsiders because they're already outsiders in their own heads to begin with. The world wonders. The 6 other members of the superhero organization tasked with keeping the world in order. I don't know which voice it was.
Now this is the only one that I can do in command, yeah. Hello, Gremlin here. That's right. Let's get back to work, everyone.
Keeping the world in order. The world in order. Okay, I got a bunch of... I think the conflict is internal within Lynx and within Ambrosia, for sure. I feel that. The world already ended, so I kind of like that it's more of an internal struggle. They already failed. Yeah, I definitely like that, yeah. Ooh, who loves writing a story about guilt, huh? Anyone? Just me? The world wonders, the 6 other members of the superhero organization tasked with keeping the world in order. All but Lynx died during the end of the world. Let's go. Yeah. Oh my god. Another character is Ambrosia, a young person displaying powers nearly as destructive and as uncontrollable as Lynx. There we go. That's the phrasing I was looking for. Palo says, I love procrastinating my guilt via fantasy. Yeah. Yep. We've all been there. The SpongeBob screaming meme. Ooh, Bernie. I am so sorry. That was a slip of the tongue. Benny says, maybe Lynx created a storm that now has a life of its own, but Lynx has promised to never use their powers again. Interesting. I was about to go with that idea, but I feel like the world... I like what Charles said earlier. The world already ended. It's over. People are rebuilding now. That end of the world has passed. Stop making fun of me. Stop making fun of me. Beanie, Bernie, Benny. My dyslexia don't even know. They don't. I don't know what to see whenever I look at the 6 characters of your name. I definitely wanted to be focused on rebuilding hope. Yeah. Tomato, potato, potato. You know. I had a really dumb joke there, but I'm gonna skip that to instead focus on writing this story idea. So, I feel like we don't need an antagonistical force. Although Lynx and Ambrosia face a lot of feel like outsiders. Feel like outsiders in this ruined world. Many of the people they meet along the way treat them fairly and kindly. I definitely feel like you could almost write this a little bit of a road trip novel. You know, they go from place to place. You know, they do this thing where like they're traveling along the same way, and they slowly grow closer. And I'm not just saying like emotionally, but I'm talking like literally distance wise. I imagine them walking on different sides of the highway, and slowly they actually draw closer together. Hell yeah, yo, let's go. Again, like the creative energy of the stream is good. You know, people are getting stuff done. You know. Kitty's probably writing right now, and honestly, like I'm so happy for her. I'm so proud of her. I like this stream as a creative place for people to, you know, get some work done. Okay, so Alex makes a good point here, and I think that the way that I want to look at this, Alex's comment is, if Lynx is the villain, doesn't he have to do villainous things? Otherwise, isn't he just a tragic hero? So, let's unpackage this really quickly, okay? So, first and foremost, I think the story idea that we rolled here is simply just a suggestion. I think these dice rolls are just to give us a container upon which we can explore a story concept. These are starting points. I don't think there are the rules, you know, it's not like we don't have to follow these to the letter. In fact, you know, if this really was shonen, we would probably have a lot more monster fighting. But nonetheless, I don't feel like we have to be the villain. Now, that being said, the concept villain and hero, I find it to be immediately flawed. Oh, this is a time for a dramatic close. So, I think that the terms villain and hero are a little bit flawed and definitely archaic in a way. I think that every character, this is why I always use protagonist when I'm talking about the main character of the story. I never say the hero, because one, I think it's really bold to claim that the main character of your story is a hero no matter what they do. I think being a hero is a big ask, so I'm always a little bit, you know, thrown off when someone is like, oh yeah, my character's the hero of the story. I don't know if Fel is the hero of the Last Bread Mage, and I don't know that Hoshi is the hero of the Fabulous Gays. They are people, flawed people, with desires and needs and relationships, and that's the way that I like to look at characters. I don't like seeing them as the embodiment of evil, the embodiment of good. Instead, I like to see them as people with desires. People are complex. People have conflicts of interests, and, you know, people have beliefs. And I prefer that a lot to hero versus villain. Not to put you on the spot, but that just makes for like a really nice, like, honestly, that's a YouTube short. I just shot a YouTube short live on the stream. I'm gonna clip that later. But yeah, also I think that the element of the surprise where the villain's secret sauce comes in the backstory, actually. That you learn that in fact Lynx is the reason for the world ending. In fact, I think that it should be something that you learn relatively early in the story, but not right away. The reader learns that the world's destruction is in fact Lynx's fault. In fact, for the book, I would prefer the reader first meet Lynx as a person. The reader several scenes where Lynx is treated as an outcast and pushed out of communities. I think it's better to see them as a person first, and then as, you know, what they did. Also, Palace says that they prefer protagonist and antagonist as opposed to hero and villain. Yeah, I feel the exact same way. Topper says the hero of my story at various points gets drunk, punches out her dad, hits on her best friend, and endangers everyone just to save her mom. Not heroic, very protag, much wow. Yes, that gets me. Oh my god. Cecile says, when I see how much on myself, my fears, anxiety, hopes, dreams, etc. I insert in my books, calling my characters heroes seems wrong. Yeah, and again, you know, to each their own, you know. Some people prefer using those terms, and that's completely fair. I have nothing against that. I was just expressing my point of view. I prefer thinking of characters as protagonists and antagonists, people who are propelling the story forward and people who are projecting friction into this world. And sometimes you don't need to have a villain or an antagonist. I feel like this world has enough friction built into it that our protagonists don't need someone standing in their way, you know? Which reminds me, I don't think we have, you know... Ooh, Alexander says, so it's that they are the character in the world... Is that the character in the world... they are seen as a villain, not that that's their actual role in the story. At least for this read, I think so. That's the way that I would read it. Cecile says that they don't know if they're allowed to swear in chat. I wouldn't test it because YouTube tends to be really trigger happy with muting messages in chat. Raven says, I like my protagonists selfish and frankly not good people. I find them more interesting to write and read about. Yeah, I love me flawed people for sure. That was the best part about writing The Fabulous Gays. Pages is an incredibly flawed individual, and that's why I can't stop writing about them. All right. Ooh, we have like an hour and 10 minutes, so I gotta make sure that we keep this going. Although Lynx and Ambrosia feel like outsiders in this ruined world, many of the people they meet along the way treat them fairly and kindly. They are welcome in some places, but not in all of them. They make friends along the way, but never find a place to call home. During the course of the story, Lynx and Ambrosia grow closer together. At first, Lynx is apprehensive to even talk about his past, his powers, but over a long period of time, and in seeing Ambrosia struggle with their powers, they begin to open up. Over time, Lynx and Ambrosia... Ambrose, that's a good name too. Ambrosia become more than just traveling companions. Now, I feel like I need some sort of like conflict here. I mean, like, because I don't think it's possible for Lynx to keep their past secret. I feel like, you know, they walk into town and people know, holy crap, that's Lynx. It's the person who made all of this happen. So I don't think that we can have like the reveal be like, oh, by the way, Ambrosia, I'm actually the one who ended the world. Pala says, ugh, I want to write this. This is so full of so many things I love, but I already have so many WIPs. Yep, that's the struggle. But honestly, that's part of the reason why I like doing this exercise, because it gives you the room to just make a story idea, get that scratch that itch of, you know, coming up with something, and, you know, at least for me, it helps me to not get so lost with the shiny blood bunnies, because I'm like, yeah, I could write this whole book, but I have other books to worry about. You sort out your priorities. Now I feel like I need some conflict here. I feel like I need something to happen so that Lynx and Ambrosia actually end up, having an argument, or, Lynx's powers end up getting out of control, or so is Ambrosia's. I feel like we need something here that can lead us to a nice emotional crescendo between the two of them. They spent... Okay, I probably don't need to say that they spend many nights together, because they're literally traveling together. What were you thinking? Get your mind out of the gutter, buddy. We did establish earlier that the other 6 members of the World Wonders perished during the end of the world. And I kind of like that. I like them being dead because it highlights the moment when the world goes into despair, because these 7 people were able to keep the world in order before, and now they're all gone but one. In the apocalypse, there's always only one bed. It's true, Charles. It's true. No worries, Palace. No worries. No worries. I mean, it's a complex story. We have written a lot, actually. Yeah, wait, hold up. I need the word count. Yeah, I like them being dead. Don't quote me out of context. I like them being dead. It's true, I do like them being dead. Become more than just traveling companions. They spent many nights together, and begin to open up about their past. It's my... Max in favor of always killing your gays. Hey, that's not true. I didn't say any of them were gay. I mean, I guess if it's a book of mine, everyone would be gay. I guess that's fair. Listen. Sometimes you gotta kill, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. That's all I gotta say, okay? In order to give your character enough trauma, you have to, murder a couple of their friends. Maybe all of their friends, It happens. We have all been there. Stop shaking your head. Stop shaking your head. It happens. Timber says, I looked away for a second and I looked back to find Max shaking violently and Chad confirming murder. Yep. Cecile says, and I love a good omelet. Every time Palace wheezes in chat, I just get life. Ooh, interesting. Oh my god. Jeff, you're the MVP of today's session. Give yourself 100 max points. Because you know what happens? They open up about their past, and Ambrosia reveals that actually their family perished during the apocalypse in a horrible, horrible way. And they didn't want to bring it up yet. Maybe Ambrosia says something about, they ran away from their family in the past. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. When they first meet, Ambrosia clearly states that they have run away from their family. Over the course of the story, Ambrosia makes mention of their family and how but Lynx quickly catches up to the contradictory details. Yes! And what is this? It's Jeff entering the ring with a folding chair. Yes. It's so good. Jeff, give yourself... You know what, Jeff? Charlie... The image Charlie painted for me was so good. Give yourself another 100 max points, honestly. Yeah. Take a total of 200 max points to spend later, honestly. Kitty coming in with the chairs, yes. Oh no, poor Timber Wolfie. Timber Wolfie doesn't know what's happening, but it's okay. Over the course of the story, Ambrosia makes mention of their family, but Lynx quickly catches up to the contrary details. in the end, no, near the climax, Ambrosia reveals that their parents perished during the apocalypse, but they didn't want to tell Lynx because it was their fault. It was his fault. Whoops. Apocalypse. Peter says, so what did I miss? I came back to Jeff and a chair. Yeah, so Jeff gave me a really good really good idea. So we were looking at like so we're brainstorming this story, right? And we're figuring out what gets us to the climax of the story. And Jeff brought up the possibility that we learn Ambrosia's past, and that right there got me thinking. You know, what if during the story Ambrosia keeps lying to Lynx, telling Lynx that, you know, they ran away from their parents, and, you know, oh, my parents were abusive, or like, oh, like this many things happened, but I miss my parents, and there's like contradictory details that don't make sense, you know? Oh, but Ambrosia, you said your parents lived in so-and-so, but they couldn't have lived there because that area flooded during the apocalypse. And then Ambrosia's just like, oh, I must have forgotten, you know? We lived in this area. And then Lynx is, you know, can tell there's some lying going on. And in the climax, you know, when they're finally getting really close to finally opening up about one another, Ambrosia reveals that, you know, their parents got super murdered during the apocalypse, and this makes Lynx feel even worse about everything. That they can't reach out to anyone. It's almost as though every person in this planet is somehow, their lives have been ruined by him. Ooh, I like that. Let me write that down real quick. Yes. Yes. Super murdered. Yes. Even worse than murder. You know what? Your Honor, I must attest that the defendant here did not only murder the victim. I guess well, whatever, it's fine. They did not only murder the victim, Your Honor. They super murdered the victim, Your Honor. This is super murder in the first degree, Your Honor. And anyways, it's super murder in the first degree. Yep. Yeah, super, yep. Honestly, okay, so Charles says, I like the scenario where court is taking place on a TED Talk stage. So, actually, little secret, I'm actually gonna make one more overlay screen that is the Phoenix Wright courtroom, but it's gonna be like me, like talking, you know? And the chat's gonna be like the text box. So that's gonna be the overlay that I go to whenever I'm like talking to the judge. Your Honor. Objection! If I could somehow figure out how to play a specific song, then you'll know I'll play like the trial theme. Peter says super murder. It's like normal murder, but with a super death gun. Oh my god, yes. I would love to do that. Charles says, if we ever do a duo stream, you gotta make the defendant prosecutor boxes for Vtubers. It's true. I got you, Peter. I got what you're following. And a PNG of Yanto as the judge. No, yeah. It's gonna be a PNG, but like it's gonna be like an actual picture of Yanto. It's just gonna be like a picture of Yanto with like a white outline, just sitting behind the stage. Yeah. Charles is getting ready to maybe do some VTubing. As an adorable little mouse. I can't wait. Big Kid Technology versus the littlest mouse. It's me. The digital author versus writing mouse. Ooh, the end of the month? Let's go. That sounds so exciting. Hell yeah. Oh my god, that sounds super exciting. By the way, I've said this before, and I think I'll say it again. When it comes time for Charlie to do some streaming, I will be in that chat. So yeah, you know, I will be there. yeah. No pressure, because this stuff takes time, and I definitely, you know, I don't want to put pressure on you, but definitely, you know, When the time comes to do that, I will be a mod in your chat for sure. I'm beginning to open up about their past. They spend many nights together. Oh, yeah, for sure. You're Charlie, you're the mod here. You can do whatever you want. Also, okay, guys, the timer's about to go off. So I'm going to do you all a favor. I'm going to end the timer early because Yanto the cat, my boy, he wants to get out of the room. So we're going to end the cycle early. He's scratching at the door more and more violently every single time. So everybody, oh, Charlie, you're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Sorry, my inner Midwestern person came out right there for a second. Everyone, get up, stretch your legs, drink some water. I'm going to go kick this cat out of the room real quick. I forgot to actually put on my please stand by, but it's fine, it's done. Oh, speaking of giving Yanto nuggets, hey there people watching this stream and watching the VOD. Hey, don't you know that coffee.com/MKirin is the best way to support me and what I do? If you do support me through coffee.com/MKirin, you get warm fuzzy feels, your message gets read out loud on the stream by a beautiful machine voice, and I get nuggies. And by I get nuggies, I mean Yanto gets nuggies. We're currently at 12 nuggies, and with each nuggies, my son grows more and more powerful, so please consider increasing his power level by donating through coffee.com/MKirin. Now, catching my breath. Have I checked up his food? No, I haven't. I have not checked his food. Peter says, if Charlie becomes a VTuber, can we ship your VTuber personas? Well, Charles is a little mouse. Yeah, also, we both have partners, yeah. I mean, like, you know, within the VTubing world, you know. Max just staring at us all silently. It's true. I was just death staring. I should have put it on this face, honestly. I know what you did. I see what you're doing right there. Palace says, alrighty, I'm clocked out and time for me to shower, check on the chili in my Instapot, and then crunch out a prop for the con this weekend. Yo, let's go! Have fun at the con! And also, oh man, chili sounds super good. Hey, take care, Palace. Thank you for joining us for the stream. And you know, as people have been asking, yeah, the VOD is always available after the stream. So, you know, you can literally, you know, as soon as the stream is over, you can catch wherever you left off. And I believe that YouTube will remember where you were watching, so you don't even have to, like, scan. Also, I don't know if, you know, I haven't said this out loud during the stream, but I do have timestamps for the VODs. Once the video goes live, I actually manually add timestamps in the comments, so, you know. If you're like, oh my god, I want to skip over to the Q&A, you can just click on the little, you know, timestamp. Thanks, Sis Palace. This was super fun. I desperately want to write this. God. Well, I'm going to publish the story idea. It's going to go up on the internet, so anyone's going to be able to write this if they want to. Take care, Palace. Thank you for coming to the stream. Now, what do we have left? Yep, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. Over time, Lynx and Ambrosia become more than just traveling companions. They spend many nights together and begin to open up about their past. It is during a you know what? I'm gonna just say it. We're all thinking it. During a moment of passion that Ambrosia reveals to Lynx that they have been lying about their family. Ambrosia didn't run away from home, from an abusive home. From an abusive home. That was a lie they'd been telling themselves for years. Their family died. Their family passed. Just say died, Max. Oh, now we get into spice. Yeah, let's go, Peter. Their family passed away. Passed away during the apocalypse. During the apocalypse. And Ambrosia. That comma should not be there. Kitty is like cringing really hard at that. And Ambrosia has been drifting. Sounds good to me. Drifting ever since. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Once again. Throne. Sent. Would it be good? Would it be good? I don't know. No, wait, Kitty, you don't have to be nice to me, okay? Listen, I messed up. It's fine. Listen, it's okay. Their family passed away during the apocalypse, and Ambrosia has been drifting ever since. Once again, confronted with their guilt, Lynx loses control of their power. Okay. I kind of like the idea that, like, as Ambrosia is trying to get Lynx to, like, focus and just, like, control their power, like, they burn Lynx, like, not like super, not like actually, like, burn them, but I mean, like Ambrosia is, like, projecting fire all around, but because they care about Lynx, the fire does not burn them. Yo, that listen. Kitty, the lady of punctuation and grammar, bows before your awesomeness. She used to be known as the comma queen in college. Did I pronounce that right? Comma? Yeah. The comma queen. Yeah, it's true, that's her. Lynx loses control of their power. They find Lynx steps into memory, remembering all the people they hurt, their friends, their companions in the world wonders. They came back. I saw that in the log. Oh my god, unaliving the bots. Yo, I can't believe it. It's our second time. It's the second time we've had like a bot just show up and be like, "Hey, you should go to this website for naughty pictures of femmes." And then everyone in chat is like, "Hey, excuse me?" Yeah. They just wanted to come in and write. Yeah, They're like, "Oh my god, this stream is so helpful. I feel so creative. I want to leave a nice comment." And then they're like, "Oh, I gotta hit my quota of dropping malicious links in chat rooms." The companions in the world wonders. They're feeling, yeah. Honestly, yeah. Kendra says they're feeling writer's block during their corn sales. The companions in the world wonders and countless others. As Lynx loses control, a great catastrophe begins to stir, threatening to end the world for good. I want you to go away. Thank you. Threatening the world for good. Ambrosia attempts to help Lynx. Their love for him. Their love for him manifests itself in the world as flames that warm Lynx's cold heart, but which cannot burn him. I like that. Citro, malicious ladies. That warm Lynx's cold heart, but which cannot burn him. Finally, overcoming the guilt of his past, Lynx enters the trance state. Charles says, me whenever I read good sapphic fiction.
Malicious ladies.
Enters the trance state and gains full control of their powers. He thanks Ambrosia for the help. And together, they attempt find peace. Not to find a hope of their own in what remains of the world. I like that. The final moments of the book show... No. The story cuts forward in time with Lynx and Ambrosia living in peace somewhere quiet. Tending to their garden and to the love they share. There you go. What is this sappy? Yeah, it's a romance novel. It's supposed to be sappy. Come on. It's been sad the whole way. Okay, listen. I literally had to unalive everyone in this. I had to unalive 6 billion people on this planet to get to this nice warm moment, and you're not gonna stop me, okay? Also, yes, feel free to quote that out of context. MKirin, I had to unalive 6 billion people to get to this moment, and you're not gonna stop me. 2023. It's the 3rd day of the year, and I'm getting these quotes out there. Honestly, this is actually not a good. This is actually not a bad layout for the story, honestly. So now, yeah, I like the story hooks. The thin line between overcoming guilt and perpetually trying to convince yourself you're not at fault. What is the world like after this horrible apocalypse? Seeing the good in humanity as people work together to build themselves back up, rebuilding hope. And now, I'm gonna actually make the outline for reals this time. A flashback showing... Oh, the timer. That's funny. It's fine, honestly. I'm gonna start the timer, but we have 15 minutes before we gotta go into the chatting and relaxing. So I'm wrapping this up. A flashback showing how the world was before the end. Showing the bright, hopeful way in which society was finally starting to come together. Showcase the members of the World Wonders. But as the prologue progresses, the tone grows somber, and the reader is told how each of the seven members perished, save for one, the only one that remains. Lynx, also known as Forecast. Now, I feel like we... Okay, so, open up into... No, it's the post-apocalyptic... apocalyptic wasteland. The world is in shambles. And we follow the point of view. The point of view follows a lonely survivor named Lynx. Now I'm thinking the way that I want to do this, a lonely survivor named Lynx, as they enter a what's the word I'm looking for? It's a settlement. That he is quickly apocalyptic. Hell yeah. How is that not a Weird Al Yankovic song? Apocalyptic. That sounds too good to not actually be a song by him. I think that's already a song by him. He is quickly... Apocalypse. Yeah, there you go. He is quickly turned away and mistreated by the people of the settlement, though the reader does not yet know why. Yet know why. I wonder. I don't want to have another flashback. But definitely. Okay, so I mean, I'm not gonna. I have like 12 minutes left. I don't think I'm gonna do a full outline of this book. But in that case, instead of going beat by beat, I think I should actually just write the more fun things and fill out the blanks later. So the end of the book is definitely the final chapter is the end of the book epilogue. Many years later, Lynx and Ambrosia tend over their garden in a quiet place they now call home. There we go. Okay, so that's the epilogue. Now, in the ending, Lynx enters the trance state and gains full control of their powers, preventing the final apocalypse of the world. Now, in the chapter before that, with Lynx losing control, Ambrosia attempts to help them by telling them about their feelings. Ambrosia's emotional speech leads to them setting Lynx aflame, but their love for them I'm going so slow. The love for them prevents the fire from harming Lynx. There you go. Oh, that's some good shoujo stuff right there. Even though this is supposed to be shonen, don't worry about it. Making the story idea fun is more important than following the rules. So the reader does not yet know why. Okay, so now we're back in the actual climax of the story. Hell yeah, Jeff. I'm happy you're having fun. Cecile says, I am mesmerized by the easiness. Is that a word? You're plotting a whole novel just like that. I never know what happens if I don't write it first. I am hypnotized. That's magic. Thank you. I wouldn't say it's easiness. I think the word that comes to mind for me is frictionless. And I'm not like boasting. I think instead of worrying so much about what should be the correct course of action, I go with what immediately comes to me as fun. I see it as the way that a piece of food can glide over a searing pan with just a little dab of butter. That's the way it's kind of like when you put a little dab of butter on a pan before you put the pancakes in, and that little dab of butter just glides effortlessly over the pan. That's the way that I like to think about. That's my goal, my mental state for being in brainstorming. And also, the other thing that I have to be entirely honest with you right now, okay? As Yanto is scratching at the door because he wants back in, is that this is just the outline, okay? The final story does not have to follow any of this, but the goal here isn't to come up with the ultimate plan that solves how the story has to be written, but rather to come up with a map. And that gives us an idea of how the story needs to go. Kendra's telling me to go let him in. I'm gonna be right back. Let me go get that boy, okay? Everybody get up if you want to, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not your mom. Come in, Yanto. Come in. Come in, you have nuggies. Come in. Yanto. Okay, alright. Chat, I would like you to let me know. Tell me how much of that did you hear? Because let me tell you what happened, okay? I walked over there. He's scratching at the door again. I will not fall for this awful trick again, my son. So he knocked on the he knocked on the door as though he could possibly do that. He scratched at the door. I opened the door to let him in, and then he just stood there. He stood there and death stared at me. And I know what that means. I know my son. That means he wants food. So let me just activate the cat feeder. There you go, and now he's gone. Alright. You didn't hear that, but that activated the cat feeder in the living room, and oh my god, I can't believe it, he's now happy. Yeah, he doesn't like the closed door, but also, you know, listen, buddy, you know, this is a studio, you know. Excuse me, sir, this is a Wendy's? Okay, now where was I? And again, in case, oh, this little SOB's at the door again. Oh my god, my son. But especially with brainstorming a story, the way that I like to do it is just by, you know, trying to find where you think it starts. Okay, he hasn't scratched again. If he scratches again, I'll go get him. But, you know, we figure out where I want the story to end. And again, just an idea, where I think the story will maybe, possibly, hopefully end. And we look at the middle, we look at the beginning, and then we try to figure out what happens in between those points. And if cool things happen in the middle that need to be influenced by the past or the future, we make changes then. With Link's losing control, Ambrosia... Okay, yeah. No worries, Jeff. Also, you know what? Well, Jeff is BRBing. I'm gonna BRB again. Let me go get this goddamn cat. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be good. I'm back. Okay, so Kitty says, let him steal your chair again. No, I can't let him steal my chair. That's my chair. I need it. Apparently, he was being a problematic little boy outside. Oh my god, we have a cat chat happening in the chat right now. So where was I? Let me take a sip of water, Jesus. Luck and proximity are the correct answers, by the way, on how to find a vet. Do I just email the vet and be like, this is my bestie, she needs a checkup, please? Yeah, you know, it's like driving your drunk friend into the urgent care center, you know? It's like, hi, sorry to bother you, my friend here is drunk. Could you just check that everything's okay? Oh my god, Kendra, Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna read that out loud, but oh my god, cat troubles. At least, Yanto, the cat, my lovely son, he's standing by the door, looking like he's about to start scratching to get out of the door. And I'm just like, what do you want, cat? What do you want? The answer is probably he wants this chair. Anyways, let me just finish this up real quick. Kendra says, lol, sorry, but I wish we were recording the meeting because I was going through the 5 stages of grief in my Zoom window. Oh my god. By the way, Bolita is the name of Kendra's cat, by the way. Also, by the way, anyone out there who's lurking, if you feel like telling me your cat's name in the chat, I would appreciate that. Max, is that for engagement? No, it's not. No, I just want to know your cat's names. I want to prove my theory that cat names and gremlin/goblin names are actually like that Venn diagram is a circle. Lily and Mouse. Mouse is a great name for a goblin. Chanel is a great name for a goblin. Cecile, where are you in the world? I need to ask. Because I feel like you know French, but I don't want to assume anything. Oh my god. Wait, Chanel is a French girl name meaning pipe. Oh, you are French. Okay. Again, I didn't want to assume because you know a lot of places speak French. Yo, Libby? One of your cat's name is Libby? Yo, that's actually kind of good. Misso's a great name for a cat. So is Artemis. Finn, Void, and Nala. Oh, very good. Very good names. Is that so, Yanto? Aw, Coco's a good name. Gato and Gata. Oh my god, that's adorable, actually. Matcha? Matcha's a great name for a cat. Alright. Also, by the way, you guys probably can't hear this, but yeah, Yanto is scratching at the door because he doesn't know what he wants. He's a complex boy with a lot of feelings. I fed him, so I don't know what else he could possibly want. He probably wants my chair, honestly. Let me just wrap this up. Yo, beep? Oh, because he couldn't meow. He just made beep noises. Oh my god. Mika and Mimi. Oh my god. Honestly, like, an all-black cat named Batman is incredible, honestly. Peter, that's a really good name. Okay, now, where was I? Okay, I'm literally, like, after a moment of passion, Ambrosia reveals to Lynx their darkest secret. Ambrosia has been lying about their family all along. They did not run away from an abusive home. They were orphaned by the apocalypse. Oh my god. The other thing I wanted to say that, like, I'm really blessed that we have a Russian blue cat, because he just talks. He just talks, like, all the time. Oh my god, yes. Oh, some cats definitely love brooding on the windowsill. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so adorable. Batman. Oh, he's just being a broody little boy. Batman. Oh, that's so adorable. I love that. But I love having a Russian blue because he just talks, you know? And when we're chatting, he likes to actually form the third point of the triangle. You know, so if it's me and Kitty talking in the kitchen, he will stand to, like, within a certain distance to form the triangle. Because, you know, he's a polite little boy. He's adorable. Unfortunately, he's also very needy sometimes, but then again, you know, who isn't, right? And anyone else here needy for affection or just me? That was not a joke. Anyways, it's a joke? It's not a joke? It's a joke? I don't know. Okay, Max, you're literally over time right now, Max. Could you please finish this story idea? They were orphaned by the apocalypse. This causes Lynx to lose control. Oh my god, Peter. Peter says my mother-in-law is literally a crazy cat lady. She has 12 cats. It got to the point after 10 that they are just called numbers now. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, that's definitely too many cats. I would need a lot of nuggies to feed all those cats. Oh, I do want to say, by the way, I'm not feeding Yanto the nuggies. I do have to say that. I do have to say that I'm not feeding the nuggies. The nuggies are just a measurement of his power. And right now he has the power of 12 nuggies. And of course, I love Kendra being like, Kendra's like, I'm not a cat person. And now she has a tiny little, she has a tiny little cat who's literally the logo for her business. Yeah, that's how it works. Their business. Sorry, I dropped that. Cancel me right now. Now, where are we? Where were we? Now, I do have to say that logo came out really cute, though. Do I have that on here? I don't know if I have that logo. Am I the icon? I am kind of an icon. Although Bolita is such an icon, though. Let me see. I don't have it on here. Oh, I wish I had it on here. Oh, that was a good drawing. Anyways, where was I? I'm wrapping this thing up. Yo, you should make that a rug. Yeah, Kendra's going through the rug arc. Kendra, by the way, makes handcrafts, by the way. They're the ones who made the lovely, adorable crochet bags for me. Oh my god, yes. Cecile says, I'm writing a French book written from the point of view of a cat. That's adorable. I love that. Okay, where was I? Let's actually wrap this up real quick. The reader does not yet know why. Okay, several chapters of Link's traveling, and learning more about his backstory. A chapter where Link stumbles upon another traveler who is being treated he's treated like an outcast, just like him. This person later in no actually we had a scene that I want to put on here real quick. I know the chat is going, but I want to wrap this up. Oh, you're writing a book. Wait. Oh yeah, reading. Oh my god, did I misspoke? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I meant to say that Cecile is reading a book. I'm so sorry. Although writing a book from the point of view of a cat also valid. I like that, Peter. You should write a story about a wizard that makes all kinds of enchanted rugs, but people are only interested in the flying kind because Aladdin made them cool. It makes me wonder what kind of other like magical rugs you could make. Just like chapter. This chapter ends with with both being kicked out of the settlement. They decide to travel together, though they keep their distance. And also several chapters where Lynx and Ambrosia slowly grow closer as they visit many places in the wasteland. They meet people. They try to help where they can, and they slowly open up until the point. Ooh. I'm actually forgetting about something. God damn it, Kendra. God damn it. I think that joke is supposed to be like, yeah, like the rugs with different powers, and then Kendra's the power of being warm. Fireproof is also a really good one. Oh my god. Oh god. Peter says fireproof is a good power for folks like me that have that like to keep a rug next to the fireplace and accidentally put their hot poker on it. Yeah. I keep thinking about like how nice it would be to have a fireplace, especially during the winter. But also, fire. Cozy for sleeping, enchanted for enhancing prayer magic. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I like that. +5 to miracles. Yeah, for sure. People are like, flying carpets. What about just walking carpets? You just stand on it and it's kind of like the little, like the airport, like, thingy. I'm trying to think of what they're called. Those thingies in airports where you just stand and they just moves you, kind of like that. I was referencing like Dark Souls, so that works too. I believe Divine Magic is called Miracles in Dark Souls. Hey Jeff, welcome back. Yeah. Just a rug that is like a moving sidewalk. There you go. Several chapters where also a chapter where Lynx learns that Ambrosia has powers, has fire powers, which caused them to become an outcast. Ambrosia's powers are still maturing, and thus they have little control over them. Lynx actively says they will not help Ambrosia with their powers because he feels guilty about having lost control so many years ago. There you go. Several chapters where Lynx and Ambrosia slowly grow closer. Now, several chapters of Lynx training Ambrosia, and Ambrosia becoming able to control their powers at last. And then we have a nice moment of passion. Maybe a couple more chapters of traveling, a couple more chapters of traveling. But now as a, I don't want to say a couple, but you know what I'm saying. But now as two people who truly treasure one another, rather than just two strangers on either side of the road. Oh, there you go. That's the ticket right there. Let's go. Okay, so if going by this, we're looking at 1, 2, let's say like a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 chapters. 18 chapters at 3,000 words a chapter. You could write this novel in 18 times 3. 54,000 words, I would probably say you could write this story relatively comfortably in 54,000 words. Not bad, not bad. You could actually write this book for NaNoWriMo. Let me just look over the notes. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's a timer, baby! That's a timer. So everyone, yeah, nailed it! Yeah, it's true, I did! So this story idea... Oh, I need actually a name. The name of this story is called Forecast. Forecast. Roll for novel outline. OMG, the school bell, yeah. It's not quite the Japanese school bell, which I would have preferred, you know, like ding dong. But nonetheless, it's still really good. Oh, by the way, in case anybody's wondering what this block of text says up here, cloudy with the chance of love. The following story / novel idea and outline is shared under Creative Commons 0, also known as public domain. You can remix, adapt, and build upon the material contained in this document in any medium or format with one exception. And this is just literally the art that's here. The character portrait contained in this document was created using HelloSonic Core's character generator and remains their copyright. This image is included here for inspirational purposes only. This document does not grant permission to use it, modify it, or reproduce it in any way. And no attribution is necessary, though it would be greatly appreciated. Please address all acknowledgements or dedications to MKirin and the ensemble, also known as chat. That's you guys. So yeah, if anybody ever makes anything with this, and they feel inspired to put us in the dedication, you will be there as well. Not just me, but also you. How does that sound, huh? And yeah, we have the name of the story. In a world ravaged by climate disaster, the person responsible for the fall wanders the wasteland from settlement to settlement, attempting to find inner peace. What he's going to find is love in the apocalypse. And then we have this entire block over here. Let me just read over it real quick. Lynx, he, him, was previously a member of a superhero team, the World Wonders, tasked with keeping order in the world. Back then, he was known as Forecast and had the ability to tell when climate catastrophes would happen. But one day... Oh yeah, I forgot. Ooh, we did not even get here. You know what? It's already too late. But one day, he entered the trance state, a physical state where his powers became unlocked. In this case, the ability to cause climate catastrophes. Unable to control himself, he caused a cataclysmic crescendo that led to the destruction of 76% of livable landmasses in the world. Lynx is trans, of average height and build. He has lavender hair and golden eyes, the latter of which are a result of his innate special ability. During his journey, Lynx stumbles upon a young person who goes by the name Ambrosia, Amy for short. Ambrosia has a psychic link with fire, and their emotions cause instant combustion at random times. It's not just anger, but any kind of strong emotion, from love to sadness, causes their powers to activate. Although Lynx and Ambrosia feel they're like outsiders in this ruined world, many of... I missed the trans state. I'm giggling. Yeah, we did that. It's a reference to trans from FF9. To make friends... They are... Although Lynx and Ambrosia feel like outsiders in this ruined world, many of the people they meet along the way treat them fairly and kindly. They are welcome in some places, but not in all of them. They make friends along the way, but never find a place to call home. During the course of this story, Lynx and Ambrosia grow closer to one another together. At first, Lynx is apprehensive to even talk about his past, his powers, but over a long period of time, and in seeing Ambrosia struggle with their powers, they begin to open up. He begins to open up. Over time, Lynx and Ambrosia become more than just traveling companions. They spend many nights together and begin to open up about their past. It is during a moment of passion that Ambrosia reveals to Lynx that they've been lying about their family. Ambrosia didn't run away from an abusive home. That was a lie they'd been telling themselves for years. Their family passed away during the apocalypse, and Ambrosia has been drifting ever since. Once again, confronted with their guilt, Lynx loses control of their power. Lynx steps into memory, remembering all the people they hurt, their friends, their companions in the world wonders, and countless others. As Lynx loses control, a great catastrophe begins to stir, threatening to end the world for good. Ambrosia attempts to help Lynx. Their love for him manifests itself in the world as flames that warm Lynx's cold heart, but which cannot burn him. This is still the coolest thing. I'm gonna steal this for a book later. Finally overcoming the guilt of his past, Lynx enters the trance state and gains full control of his powers. He thanks Ambrosia for the help, and together they attempt to find hope of their own in what remains of the world. The story cuts forward in time, with Lynx and Ambrosia living in peace somewhere quiet, tending to their garden and to the love they share. There we go. Alright. This is it. That's it. Done and done, baby. That's the book. Alright. I'm gonna be sharing this later today, for sure. And with that, we have completed the roll for novel session for today. Jeff says that was an amazing story. Thank you. Honestly, it's not my doing. It's actually all of our doing. Everyone who joined the stream today did an amazing job giving me ideas for this. You know, I was doing a little bit of, moderation here and there, but honestly, like, you guys made this happen, honestly. I really liked this, not hive mind, but like the way that we ended up creating a story together that is incredibly unique, and again, it hits the notes that we were shooting for. I definitely, again, the idea that Ambrosia's fire, when they're overcome with love, can't actually hurt Lynx, honestly, that really got me. That's a really cool thing that I'm definitely going to be stealing for a book someday. I'm definitely grabbing that, for sure. And again, I'm going to be making sure to post this this story that's going to get posted online. Can I actually just... Can I literally just, like, make it public, though? You know what? I'll figure this out later. What if I just copy the link? Will that just work? Anyways, but yeah, that was really fun. Raven is correct. I do want to say, we have like 13 minutes to just chat, so if anybody has any questions about writing, about whatever, please feel free to just ask them right now. Is there anything you want to know about me? Anything you want to say? I would appreciate hearing from you. And now, let me quickly, while you type your questions, let me see and test out this link that I just produced for the Google document. You do need to log in as some sort of Google person. Okay, that is not what I wanted to see. What if I just save it as a PDF? Would that work? Share, no. Publish to web, how about that? Make your content visible to anyone by publishing it to the web. You can link it or embed, or yeah, whatever. Definitely publish this, and hopefully this will be good. Jeff wants to know, for how long have I been doing these streams? I started streaming at the end of last month. I believe I started streaming on the, I think like the 22nd, 23rd of December. I haven't been doing this for long. This is literally like my second week. Oh, let's go! I figured it out. Let's go. Okay, that's a really good question. But first for Jeff, yeah, no, I'm streaming every day now. The schedule for this week, we're gonna be doing some more writing streams. Wednesday and Friday are writing streams, and on, let me just find my image. Let me just find the image I said. And I believe, yeah, we're gonna be writing a novel tomorrow and on Friday, and on Thursday we're doing Gaze in Space, which is actually a tabletop roleplay game. The first session of that is live on YouTube if you want to watch that. But also, if you enjoyed submitting ideas for what happens, then you will definitely enjoy Gaze in Space, because basically it's a role-playing game that we're playing together. And let me just say that people were giving some amazing ideas, and the story developed, you know, it's like instead of just planning the novel, we're actually living the novel and rolling dice. That is the reason why I have a dice roller on the screen, by the way, in case you were wondering. We also like to do role-playing games here. As to the question that Alex asked, sometimes you go by MKirin, otherwise by MKirin, other times by MKirin. I've wondered for a while why this is. So, when I decided that I wanted to publish books, I wanted to have a genderless name. That's why I used the letter M as my name. Now, of course, my real name is Max. And this is partially a problem of getting into the internet around the year 2012, where I didn't actually. Did you just dice yourself? Yeah, I diced. Yeah, you think I won't do it again? Oh, I will dice all over me. Oh, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'm gonna dice all over the screen. So if I could go back and make sure that all of my social media sites had the same username, it probably would just be MKirin. But we don't live in that timeline. So for Tumblr, I am MKirin because for a while, it's Beast Dice Roller. Yeah, I can post the. Oh yeah, it's Beast Dice Roller. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if anybody wants to use that dice roller, it is Beast Dice Roller. In fact, I can actually. Someone has an article. Let me find it. I have it in a folder called Vtuber. Beast 3D Dice Roller. There we go. Someone has a guide on how to customize it. That guide right there will tell you how to customize it. Oh my god, we just linked to the same thing. Oh my god. Same brain. But definitely, yeah, you can customize everything about the dice, their color and everything, and whether it actually gives you like a result on the center of the screen. I recommend for a D100 to not actually have the result on the screen. But yeah. Okay, now let me just. I gotta get back to Alex's question. So my publishing name, MKirin, you know, does it stand for Mistress? Does it stand for Max or Maxi? The M just stands for a name that is entirely genderless. The Mistress was because apparently, way back in time, I found that the word Mistress can be used for to be neither like Mister nor Mistress. Ever since, I've been completely unable to find the source for where I learned that. But yeah, I've been using Mistress for a while. So yeah, in case you're wondering what the M stands for, it stands for a genderless name. But my name is Maxi, so you can call me that. Peter asks, how early do you have the themes of your projects figured out? I like the plot and the idea for my story, and whilst I know that what it's about, and I don't know what it's about, if you get me. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, so let me tell you how I do it, okay? I do what you're doing right now, where, you know, you have the idea for the book, and you have an idea for the characters, and you write the whole thing. Step 1, write the whole thing. And then after you write the whole thing, edit, do the first pass, and then look at the whole book and be like, okay, what is the theme of the book that I wrote? You know, looking at what you actually have in front of you, analyze the themes, or consider the themes that you think would be better fitting. And during revision, make sure to bring in those themes out of the book or inject them back into the narrative. That's the way that I like to do it. Mostly because it's hard to know what book you're gonna write until it's actually written. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Jeff says this looks fun. I'll try to be here for all of them. Hell yeah, I really would appreciate that. Thank you for coming. Now what else? Okay. Cecile says, these lives help me a lot to get back into writing, so thank you. I'm always late. I always watch an episode of a show with my sister after dinner, but then I jump here and work a little bit with you. Oh, that's so sweet. Honestly, like, no one has complained about the stream schedule, which I appreciate, but yeah, this is the time that works the best for me. And it turns out that it's kind of nice for a bunch of people living over the pond. So, you know, it kind of works out. And I'm happy that you can, you know, catch some of the stream after dinner. Honestly, that's really cool. And again, my goal with this stream and with this space is to create a nice community where people can be creative. You know, it's what it says on top of the screen. You know, this is a safe place to talk about queerness and creativity. That is the goal of this stream. Peter replies, I totally feel that. It always frustrated me that I could figure out the themes of a novel I was reading, but never one I was writing. I think I kind of need someone to tell me to write the damn book. Thanks. No problem at all. Honestly, like, and again, like, I'm just telling you what actually works for me. Honestly, that's what I do. And because personally for myself, I feel like I don't know what the book is truly about until it's actually done writing. You know, I could tell you what I thought Tripp's book was going to be about, and the writing process has proven that I don't know what the book is about, and I'm just learning as I go day by day. Citra says it's a very cozy end of workday stream for us Euros. Oh, that makes me really happy. I'm happy that, you know, I can enable people in Europe to watch this stream in one way or another, because I know that people in Europe suffer a lot. You know? Raven says, does a story need a solid plot if it's character driven? I tend to know my character's favorite lunch in 3rd grade before I know the plot. Most of my stories are just characters interacting. See, I think this question, I think, is more a matter of redefining what you think plot means to you. Because to me, plot is what characters do to make the story happen. Not so much, because some people view plot as like the things that happen, right? And to me, it's all character driven, you know? And again, like, I don't know if that was evident in the way that I was writing the outline for Forecast, but, you know, it was this character does this thing, or these characters go somewhere and learn this about this place or something like that, you know? I don't think, you know, to answer your question, do you need a series, a list of events that should happen? Not necessarily. If you have a list of things that characters do, then you are good to go, honestly. And then again, let's be entirely honest, you don't need an outline. I'm here to tell you that you actually don't need an outline to write a novel. You know, it helps. I would recommend you do an outline, but you don't have to. You know, I have written books where I just jumped in. You know, did those books go long? Yes, every time. But, you know, the books got done eventually. And I know, yeah, Peter is like blasphemy. I know. No, you know, I am a bit of a radical when it comes to writing advice. I'm definitely, I don't want to say I'm the black sheep of AuthorTube on YouTube, but I'm definitely, you know, no one is giving this kind of advice, you know? Okay, I'm not gonna go on a rant about people giving advice on YouTube and Tumblr. Not again. But all I gotta say is that I'm giving you the advice that works for me. And sometimes I wrote books without outline. Nowadays, I definitely like to at least have a map, you know? Again, the outline is not, you know, is not set in stone. It's not the steps of the story. It's simply just a map for the journey that I'm taking on. That's the way that I like to look at it. And we have like 3 minutes left. I have time for like one more question, and then we gotta do the outro. So if anybody has any questions, throw them now before the stream is over, or forever hold your peace until tomorrow morning where we do another stream. Yeah. I mean, like, but Peter says English teachers everywhere are feeling slightly angry right now. Yeah, honestly, like, I feel for English teachers because the only way to teach literature is by buying into the idea that writers who wrote literature knew what they were doing, which is, of course, not the case, you know? I feel really confident in saying that most writers don't know what they're writing about, even when they think they know what they're writing about. Yeah, Kendra comes in and says, we were taught, learn the rules to break them well. which is really weird. It's really weird energy to be like, you gotta learn the rules, as though there really are rules in this game we play called writing. I don't think there are rules. I actually don't think there are rules. There are recommendations. I am a big fan of The Elements of Style by, oh my god, what is his name? The guy who wrote Charlotte's Web. The Elements of Style. William Strunk Jr., there we go. I like The Elements of Style, mostly because they're just like, you know, don't overstuff a paragraph full of words that don't make sense, you know? And I'm like, oh, I think so? Or it's E.B. White and William Strunk Jr., that's what it is. Two people wrote that book, one of which is the author of Charlotte's Web. Peter says, now I see Max as a 90s radical sub-teacher that comes into the bad kids class and throws away the book. Yes, that's me. Oh god. I pull out a copy of Catcher in the Rye and I throw it out the window. No offense to Catcher in the Rye, I was just a little disappointed by the book. Anyways, this is why you shouldn't read the books you were assigned to in high school as an adult. Anyways, it's the end of the stream. Oh crap, I'm not ready. I am never ready for this. Go to the VTubing Google Drive folder and pull out the end screen for the stream, Max. There we go. I would like to remind everyone watching, by the way, I had a lovely time today, and I hope you did as well. The music you heard in the background, by the way, is all Lo-Fi Leah. Lo-Fi Leah is the soundtrack to my books. I love them. They're also a VTuber, by the way. I believe they're going to be doing more VTubing content this year. Lo-Fi Leah music everywhere. The music is amazing. I recommend you check it out. The program I use for VTubing is Videotube, and soon the program that Charles is going to be using for VTubing, so there you go. Also, if you go to MKirinAuthor.com, you can go and buy my books. The Fabulous Gays Volume 1 and 2, and my latest release, The Last Bread Mage. Also, Coffee.com/MKirin is the #1 place to support me. If you go there and get me a donation, it will get read out loud on stream, you get warm fuzzy feels, and I get nuggies. Nuggies which I will give to my cat, not for food, but as a source of power. Much like, you know, an energy cell going into a nuclear power plant. Soon Yanto will become the most powerful cat in the whole world. But before that, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of... Are we having collab streams? Honestly, it could happen. Honestly. I love Charl. Charl is really fun to be around. And I feel like doing a stream with Charl would mean that I am going to be 25% more energetic, because Charl is just all energy. And also, hello, person who joined the stream at the very end. Hello. Person with very long Russian name. Hello. Yeah, you know, and and no pressure on Charl, by the way, you know. You got to take your time with these things. And by the way, everyone who's watching this in the VOD, I would like to ask you kindly to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified. I know this doesn't seem like a lot, but actually this tells YouTube that I exist and that people should actually watch my stream. So if you would like to push me higher and higher up the rankings on YouTube and the recommended pages, please consider, I strongly suggest, please consider doing this. And that is the end for today's stream. Charles says, I have so much coffee on hand. Yeah. Oh my god, that's so awesome. Charles says, I would come on a heartbeat if you wanted, not gonna lie. We should probably work, we should work something out where you just come in and we just chat or something. That's funny. Alexander says, if Charles joins the stream, I might finally explode though. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's time to blow up. Hell yeah. Anyways, my plan is to blow up and then act like I don't know no better. Anyways, thank you so much for coming to the stream. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day today. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye!